What's up? I'm back. We're doing best ball. Where's my hat? I'm hatless. Hey, is my hat in there? I look like an idiot. Anyways, Jay, my daughter just went to see Goo Goo Dolls. You know, I have a soft spot for Goo Goo Dolls, kind of a band people make fun of, not quite like Nickelback, but I will say, dude, if you listen to old Goo Goo Dolls, pretty hardcore punk band. Like their first couple albums, pretty hardcore punk band and some pretty good stuff. Iris, you know, Black Balloon, some pretty chicks love Goo Goo Dolls. The lead singer's pretty handsome. I'm glazing some Goo Goo Dolls. What's up, Fantasy Dog? I saw your DM to me. I didn't quite understand it. I was also scrambling to get the show ready, so DM me back. Drunk Buster, what's up, my dude? Hetzer, how's it going, man? Hetzer's doing okay. Man, my mother had to go to the ER tonight, some chest pain. She's out of there, thankfully. Damn, man, I am sorry. A strained chest muscle, that's good. That's good. You know, the nice upside is women generally have much less heart issues than men. So hang her head on that and make her laugh, man. Make her laugh. Give me a second. I'm going to play a clip and get my hat.
Oh, hot, 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 hot. Hot, 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 hot.
All right, we're getting nice and funky with it today. We're going to do the Basset Hound, do one or two of these. It's almost fucking full. Let's do 11:10 p.m. Central for this one, a couple minutes. Thank you, Dakota. I think it's pretty good, man. It's not hinged on Marvin Harrison because he's my flex, but the fact I got Jaden Daniels late, Mark Andrews is my tight end, but Neighbors, Olave, Terry McLaurin, and then, you know, Quentin Johnson and Alec Pierce. I feel like I need to take in more receivers. So there's a really good strategy there. My bench running backs are great. I got Brian Robinson to back up Bijan. I got Ray Davis, Chris Rodriguez, and I forget who the other handcuff was, but it's a solid team. Appreciate that. Officially 20 days. 20 days. Hatcher's first read. Well, you know what? You're in the right place. We're going to get it all. We've been getting ready for this for months, right? But all the fan tracks are great for that. Yeah, I mean, my hair's not that bad. It's getting kind of bad. It looks okay. It's okay. It's not. I don't want to style it or anything, but I got to rep the hat, you know. Pretty funny. Yeah, I don't know what's going on between you guys. All good. You guys are adults. You will figure it out. 11:10 p.m. Central. We're going to hop in this Basset Hound. This is probably going to go pretty quick because it's already, they opened this today. The advancement rates are nice, though. 4 out of 12. 1 out of 5. 1 out of 5. The 376 finals pretty big. 10,000 in first place. If you get to the finals, you make $14. So that's not great because the advancement, it's pretty easy to advance in this tournament. So everyone can just kiss and make up, bang and make up, whatever we got to do. Again, guys, 3 minutes. We're going to join this. I didn't see details, Big Brand, on how Rachaad White got hurt. So if someone could fill me in on that, I'd love that. I had a draft earlier, and then I hung out with the wife a little bit, walked the dogs in between. So we're voting. Everything is voted on. I'm not a fan of vetoes. Veto vote. I'm not a fan of the veto system just because people are petty and they want to just veto trades. But whatever you guys want to do as a community in each of these community drafts, like as a, you know, it's a democracy around here. So I just want to make as many people happy as I can. The ice bucket challenge. He jumped up and slipped. This happened in an ice bucket challenge, the Rachaad White injury. Get the fuck out of here. That's not good. Holy shit, man.
I'll tell you what I do, man. 2 chicks at the same time, man.
All right, 11:10 p.m. Central. Again, we're going to hop in this Basset Hound. If you want to draft with us, instead of doing a countdown, we're just going to do exactly at 11:10. So pay attention to your phone or your computer. Clocks are pretty synced up these days. It is 2026. That's pretty nice. It's not like the old grandfather clocks, which are kind of bulky. And did you guys like grandfather clocks? They're bulky. They take up room. They're annoying as shit. I had a couple buddies that had those growing up, and they're just going off at like every hour. It's like, what the fuck? Like in the living room? What the hell's going on here? But people love them. People love them. Hamstring for White day to day. Oh, appreciate that, Fancy Dog. You know, I'm just trying to like be agreeable here with everybody, and I prefer no veto. And the way I do it is that there's no, if your team's eliminated, there's no, even there's no veto system. You can't trade if your team's out of the playoffs. Like, absolutely not. Fuck that. Why are you trading? All right, we're less than a minute. Less than a minute. Wally loves the grandfather clocks. The name's cool. I'm just gonna click this. I'm not entering yet. Just getting it ready. Couple. Probably 30 seconds, 20 seconds, maybe 10 seconds. 11:10 p.m. Central. We're going to hop into this Basset Hound $2 draft. First one I've done. There it is. Hit it. Hopefully there was not too much of an underflow here. How you doing, Keith? Keith the big shooter. It's not because he owns a gun. We know this. We love Keith. No, I mean, if we do no vetoes, though, and there's a clear bullshit trade, like, I'm going to keep my heart out of it. I'm going to fucking veto it. Like, I'm not letting somebody give their, you know, we all know each other, but we don't know each other. And, like, even in home leagues, man, like, when someone's just giving their team away, if you're trading Jaden Daniels for, like, Malik Willis and Keenan Allen, like, that trade's not going through. I'm sorry. We're at 10. We like that. We got Anthony Mouth at 2. Sean at 6. What's up, Sean? Super Beast at 9. God damn it, bro. I got a draft between Keith and Derek, the American Sniper. Keith, who's 52. The combined ages of these guys, they have so much experience. Like, they're one's 52. I think Keith is Keith's like 46. He looks like he's 30. Derek, you also look like you're 30. But Derek fucks like he's 30. That's for sure. Oh, yeah, dropping players, like, absolutely not. I've had that happen before, and people picked them up. And it's like, the commissioner go back, and you reverse all that shit. Like, no one's getting a free Bijan. I'm just so confused at what's going on. But y'all are adults. You're going to figure it out. I have a lot of faith, and I am also judge, jury, and executioner. Yeah. I do believe in the death penalty, by the way, if anyone's wondering. Now, it's a very big gray area, but capital punishment needs to be... The reason you have it is because you want to, you know, make people not commit these crimes. It doesn't always work, obviously, but now we're talking about grandfather clocks, death penalties, heart attacks for women, goo-goo dolls. The stream's been going on for 9 minutes. That's why you guys tune into this show, because nothing's off limits. Nothing is too weird. We're having fun.
Oh, look at it go. Where's that cat? I'm not dying to meet it or anything. Can we wake her up?
It's a miracle you haven't already. Barging in here with these whores, like the beginning of some crude stag film, just 10 feet away from where your cat sleeps.
Okay.
Oh, hey, we heard all about Denise, and we just wanted to meet her.
Oh, did ya?
Yeah.
Didn't hear about Denise. Do you have any cats? No, I didn't think so. Because if you did, you wouldn't be dressed like sluts and following home strange men to pound mangria.
I mean, if you guys want to give me that power, like, you know, I'm not going to fucking piss anyone off. I need to keep your business. You know what I mean? I was 2 minutes late today. I was 2 minutes late. Go back at that trade we made. Yeah. Dude, I hate the trade, Mouth. Like, Torrey Horton's a best ball guy at best, and Keenan Allen's fucking a million years old. How about dinosaurs? And Jalen Coker's good. Like, but whatever. Do the trade. It's not helping your team. It's my opinion. Like, it doesn't. What does it matter what I think? I wouldn't have made it. How about that? I'll say that. I would not have made the trade. No way, no how. I had that one up a little bit ago. We're going to take CeeDee Lamb. Balance this out a little bit. Got to get some workaholics in our lives, you know what I mean? Is this music too loud? I got to see the volume. I got always a lot of shit to organize. I can go up a little bit. Let's go to 13. Let's get this shit cranking, boys. It's a minor trade. It's just kind of silly, I guess. But it's also silly to get an uproar over because it's like, it doesn't matter, does it? Like, Keenan Allen, like, Jalen Coker's not that good. I would much rather have the Jalen Coker side, but. Yeah, Hetzer. Keenan Allen's the wrong dinosaur. The only dinosaur I want are TJ Hawkinson and Stephon Diggs. ETN, I've been taking him at the 42 now in redraft especially, but let's call it 3-4 turn. Is fair? Oh, hell yeah, bro. Kenneth Walker, come on down. Don't tell me it's my auto draft anyway, but there we go. Come on down, Kenneth Walker, to the squad. We love that. Got the Marvin Gaye going. Gonna get all up in that ass. That's, is that from American Sniper? Rapture? I think that's from American Sniper. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't drafting Alvin Kamara very much anyway, but God, American Sniper's a great flick, and that is my favorite. It's not really a war movie, but yeah, it's American Sniper when they're in the training and they're doing the push-ups or whatever, or maybe they're in like the mud. He's like, I'm gonna put some Marvin Gaye on and get in that ass. He's just a depth piece for them. You know, it never worried me for ETN. And like, I didn't change my rank. That's why I didn't understand why ETN dropped a whole round when like, this was even before the Kamara signing happened. But it doesn't change anything. Maybe knock him down a couple picks for pass catching stuff, but. Thank you, Jonathan. That is what I say at the end of stream. Love your life, be positive, and respect each other. All three, you know, and we're not all going to hit those goals, dude. I don't hit them either. It's life. We all have these things and it happens. Can we just love? That's what, you know, I was telling my wife, I watched with Eric, I watched Jeremiah Love film because she likes some of those things, and the touchdown, the Jeremiah Love thing with the heart, and we do that together, as well as the offensive line doing it. Like, it's something she would like. And then obviously you watch Jeremiah Love's film. It's just fucking popping. So maybe she'll be in on Jeremiah Love. The ankle injury is a little concerning. What's up, Flo? Kendra Miller, stand up. I've always loved Kendra Miller, man, but he is another guy that not quite Marshawn Lloyd. He was Marshawn Lloyd until last year, and he actually played a little bit, but then he got hurt again. So Kendra Miller was like the heir apparent to, if you want to call it that, to Alvin Kamara for a little bit. But he's never a lead back because he can't stay healthy. So I'm fine with Kendra Miller. I'm not going to draft him. We got a couple guys in the queue. I hate having Keith next to me, dude. This sucks, bro. Keith and Derek. I'm in a Keith-Derek sandwich right here. I don't like it. I don't like anything about it because I know what Keith's going to do right here. I can guarantee what he's going to do right here. I fucking hate it. It just sucks. Oh, he didn't do it. Okay, Zay Flowers. Jay, talk about dinosaurs. My team has Kamara, Debo, Ridley, and Aaron Jones. That's a win now, bench. I mean, for sure. Silver, Hometown League, Dak, Gibbs, Hampton, Rice, Tet, Fannin, DJ Moore, ETN. Jesus. Is this a 10-team league? It has to be 10-team league, right? Gibbs, Hampton, Rice, and Tet. Could be a 12. Fannin, like, Dak probably went really late. My thought process there, but yeah, what do I think? Dak is awesome in a 6 for pass touchdown league. Your tight end's Fannin. You have a pretty elite tight end, Gibbs and Hampton with Rice and Tat. You could have got Rice and Tat 3rd and 4th round. DJ Moore 5th round. This might ETN though. That has to be a 10-man. Has to be a 10-man. What is that exactly? I'm too funny. What did I say? I say a lot of shit, so I have no idea. But I like getting laughs, and man, this is gonna be Garrett Wilson, right? Yeah. We'll take a Garrett Wilson. I don't have as much Garrett Wilson as I'd like. No, I'll take Jalen Waddle. Okay. Whatever. That's fine, too. Don't have enough Jalen Waddle either. Stupid. This app is bullshit right now. Let me X out of this shit. I want Garrett Wilson over Waddle, but sometimes when you're doing too many things, drafting a fucking team, sometimes things happen.
Looking back, I never should have tried to do 2 fantasy football drafts while flying a plane. I ended up with 4 defenses. Ugh.
FE117, looks like you got rough weather. Maybe you should just do auto draft for your fantasy leagues, over.
Negative control. I am heterosexual, over.
Jay, welcome to Jurassic Park. Hetzer, Jay, no offense, but you are a dinosaur, but I'd pay a lot of money to see you take a snap at running back in the NFL. Oh, shit. That's pretty good stuff. Fantasy Dog got Allen at 43, which is the 6th spot. Damn, that's pretty nice. 10-teamer for Silver. Hey, Silver, are you in the community? I forget. Are you in? There's a lot of people in there now. Are you in the Discord? I know you were considering it. We were talking about it, but let me know if you are or not. That's fair, Blake. I'm winding down. I have like $60 left in my account, and I've dropped over $2,000 on best ball this year, so all funded on my own. Oh shit! Nice move, Silver. Nice move. Yeah, I'm worried about the touchdowns, which sucks for best ball, and I'm also worried about his health. Like, not just because of the hamstring, it's because it's Jalen Waddle. You know what I mean? Oh. It's super easy to get in, man. Dude, it's just essentially a fantasy group chat that you can mute that everyone's in there. It's just so we don't have to get phone numbers. That's where we run the whole community out of. I know a lot of people are like, what's Discord? Discord's great. I never had it until this community either. And it is great. It is great. So if you're considering joining, there's a lot of reasons to join, Silver. But this is the day. Tonight at midnight is the cutoff to be an OG. And you've been watching the show for a while. These are all the guys in there. But the cutoff for OG and OG status is you're grandfathered in for life. Nothing changes. This goes for everybody. Prices don't ever change. You can upgrade for the same price it would have been a year ago. When things go up with inflation, when the show hits, doesn't matter. Not for the OGs. And again, until the season starts, 50% off the first month. This code is active. Use the code PRO and the Patreon. Get in there. Join the community. All these fine people. Million things we offer. I am up in a couple picks. I already got auto drafted once. Gross. All the running backs are gone. 1 second. I'm just setting my queue here. All right. Yeah, a lot of things. Come on the show. Community leagues, Discord, merchandise giveaways, and access to the bets, boys. This is what's up. The bets are where the money's at, 96.58. So why the hell not? Why the hell not? You can keep certain channels open for unmute too, like the betting channel, so you get all my bets in a timely manner. There goes Drake May. Well, we have Zay. Lamar went before me anyway, so we can go a little aggressive with this team because the advancement rate's so nice, dude. Hell yeah, bro. Roma Dunze. Fucking light it up, son. Light it up, son. We got a good team. Big Brand. Look at it's super easy. Great app. Big Brand is our kind of guy. He's also fucking smart as shit. He has his own custom clip on the channel.
Check out the big brain on Brad. You're a smart motherfucker. That's right.
Brand, you should consider joining. Like I said, man, you can always join later, but this is to be an OG. Like the first year of the stream, you can be there. I will give you the cutoff. I'll give you the cutoff, Silver, tomorrow to be the OG, especially that $5 super. You got the cutoff, my dude. And like I said, whatever tier you join, if you want to upgrade later, like, and they're not going up right now, the tiers, but like when they do in the future, just based on the way the country's going, you get it's all gonna be the same prices that they were set originally with all these other guys. MVP, hopefully they don't feel slighted because they've been in there since the beginning, but I think they understand what I'm trying to do here. And ready for the redraft league drafts this weekend. It's a big weekend for us and for our community leagues, guys. We have 3 drafts. We have the Superflex, the 12-team PPR, and the best ball, all slow drafts starting on the 22nd. So the nice thing is a lot of us are in those together. So we should all be checking our phone because we're in 3 of. I'm in all 3 of them. A lot of you guys are in 2 of them, or at least one of them. We have enough time too. It's like 17 days to finish a 20-round draft, 4 hours per pick. It does freeze at midnight or freeze at 11 p.m. Central to 6 a.m. So definitely enough time. Bran, it's $5 to get in the community, but you get a lot. You get access to me for that and everyone else in here. But it's 50% off the first month, so it's $2.50. Just give it a try. And then there's other tiers. We offer a lot of other stuff. If you want access to the bets, if you want to come on the show, if you want me to draft your teams with you, there's a million other ways. It goes up to $22. That's fanatic level. But that's not $10 tier gets you literally everything. The $5 tier, again, I just say it's Discord. Ask anyone in here. I'm still going to respond to all of your DMs, answer your start sit questions, trade questions, etc. That's what I do. Now, there's probably a point where I won't be able to do that if I have 80 people in there. But I'm making this my life because you guys also are supporting me, and I appreciate hard-earned money going to someone that you don't really know. I think we all know each other pretty well at this point. I guess I say a lot of shit on here. So you guys know like everything about my life times 10. You know my favorite sex position, how I wipe, front to back, back to front. You guys vote on that one if you want to. Go ahead. We like this team quite a bit. We really like this team. I have 5 receivers, though, so I can't really take any more receivers. Rico goes. So I think the play is here. The running back I have is Kenneth Walker. Okay. So we're going to take RJ Harvey. I don't love that, but it allows me to. I have Waddle, so this is going to be a Bo Nix team, which essentially is what it's saying. Yeah, dude. Ever since I did the update, Keith, it's fucking terrible. And like, it's the Madden thing. I got so pissed in years for Madden when they used to, you know how they like take away the fantasy drafts for some years and like change things. It's like, why are you ever taking anything away from a game or an app? Like, add to it and keep what people like and add more stuff. But you know, people want to change. They want to change things so they can be like, we got something new. It's like, fuck that, dude. Play the hits, man. Unless it's a concert. In that case, I want to hear the fucking deep cuts. Gross. So, well, I got the plan here. I always got a plan. I'm liking this team. No problem, Silver. MVP, MVP's in here. We love MVP around here. I can't wait to start seeing him on the streams more when football's coming on. Hetzer you're in Florida, right? So you got some crazy shit going on there. Silver's a big dog. Okay. Oh, hell yeah, Bran. It's tonight at midnight, but whenever the stream's over, I will, we got Herbert. Cool. Tomorrow at noon. Whatever, man. Tomorrow is the anniversary of the 1 year of the stream. The first stream. The show's been going for 5 years. We just had our 5-year anniversary, but tomorrow was my first ever stream when I went live for one of my drafts. And that's why I'm cutting off the OG status, because a lot of these guys get in the first month, and it's something special. The first year, the people that stay with me, and then still get some newer people or people that are interested now into being into the OG community, which is an honor, man. If and when the show hits, I think you guys have faith it will, like I do. It's gonna be huge to have your name in that different color and to be one of the dudes, right? Like, because you guys are all loyal, man. It's super. That's the thing I'm most proud of is the community, and then like how loyal you guys are. Like people watch Joe Rogan all the time, and like Bill Simmons and some of the, like Pat McAfee. Like I'm not those guys, but like you guys treat me as such, which is really flattering. And I must be doing something right, you know, because I do have awesome co-hosts in the show as well, and all you guys in the chat. But like some of these streams are just me for fucking 4 hours talking. And there goes Jackson Dart with Jalen Hurts. That's strange. I guess he's got the stacks, but that's too much in quarterback. All right, we got Herbert. We have a pretty solid team here. Hell yeah, MVP. We're waiting for football, man. We've been waiting for this for a long time. Jonathan is the GOAT. You're Evil Knievel. You're also the GOAT of the GOAT. Thank you, Jedi. Jedi's in there. He's also a member of the YouTube community, so Jedi's awesome. Jedi is a you know, this is cheers to Jedi. I'm gonna check what's a little left in here just for you. Yeah, Jedi's a fun dude. Knows ball as well. Thank you, Etzer. Yeah, the Fanatic's the highest of the bunch, and you know what, Bran? the Fanatic tier gets everything. You get to come on the show. We have a lot of fans on the show. Every Friday during the season, I'm going to have 2 different fans on every week. Maybe during the other days to have fill-ins for the guests. So even if you're not the best talker, like you guys all know ball. So fuck it. Just hang out with me, man. We love I think we've had like 12 different people on the show already. So hell yeah, Blake. Shout out to Blake. Blake does a lot for me. He is the media manager in the channel. He takes care of all my thumbnails, all my graphics. Again, Blake, you saved me a lot of time. And I'm just not good at those things either. So it definitely saves me. Is this Bo Nix? There goes Bo Nix. Okay. What the hell, man? Fucking guy takes Bo Nix. Fuck out of here with that shit. Oh, okay. So we're gonna just pivot here and take Matthew Golden, which I don't love doing. We got a plan though. We got a plan in place here. 109. Jeez, I can't take a running back here. All right. Rob equals Rogan. Hey, I do love Joe Rogan, man. It's definitely gone downhill a little bit more too political for me. I mean, come on. Joe Rogan is the grandfather of podcasts, and dude is just, he can talk to anyone. He can talk about anything. Just a great guy. And stand-up's underrated as well. Old stand-up especially. Love me some Joe Rogan, and just the guests on that show make Rogan, you know, what a great interviewer that can actually add shit in. So that's why we love Joe Rogan. Hell yeah, Jedi. Hell yeah, Jedi. Appreciate it. I'm still getting better, man. I'm still, you know, it's 1 year of the streams. I've been doing the show 5 years. I'm still getting better, I think. I hope. I'm trying to. So that's the goal, man. That's the goal. So this is pretty easy, Kyle Pitts. Gonna have some issues. We have no stacks with Herbert. We can make this a Tua team. Storey is the GOAT, man. I think me and Storey's vibe is pretty unique. We've known each other for a long time, but we were never like really good friends. We played some fantasy together. We worked together, but he is our personalities and everything. Like it just works really well. He's a little drier than me, a little more serious than me. But you know when you get a rise out of Storey, I remember the time I played the There Will Be Blood clip, and I said it was Myles Garrett. Like he was rolling off his chair. And like when that happened, I was like, I did my job. Like if I can make Storey laugh like that, that's the shit. Because Storey's a great dude. Knows ball and specifically knows a lot about college, which is a nice blend here. He also knows NFL, great at fantasy. But his college knowledge is a tie to me because I do a lot of stuff for the draft process. I don't watch college football, so like I do really, really, really trust. I trust his fantasy analysis as well. I trust his player scouting like the most, you know. I mean, I'm not an athlete like these guys, but oh God, we love Fantasy Dog is just such a kind, great soul. So what a dude. Big Ray is probably the fan favorite, even though, you know, Storey won that poll that we had. Just a lot of shows just have dudes sucking each other off and never disagree. Well, with Ray, you don't have to worry about that because he'll fucking kill you. He'll kill me. That Luther Burden thing is all-time epic, and can't wait to see how that plays out because... And also, let's say Ray is a doctor, bro.
He had a meniscus issue, which what totally tanked Derrick Rose's career.
Dude, but Hampton is the clear number 2. Like, he's the clear 2. There's nobody else there. Doesn't mean I love them both. It's wild to love 2 Browns running backs. How many teams have a 2-back system right now? Like I could name them on like one hand, like where there's no threat of a third guy. And that almost like counteracts how bad the Browns might be. And Sampson's a hell of a pass catcher. And you know, at Tennessee, he was like a bell cow. So he's 205 pounds. You know, he's the same. He's bigger than Bucky Irving, bro.
I want to talk to Samson. Climbing to the moon like that bitch Alice Cram.
What is C19, Blake? See, I haven't watched a lot of recent. Rogan is he's a combat sports guy, but I'm sure he's really small though. Joe Rogan's like 5'8", I think. Joe DMT Rogan. Exactly. When Storey talks, you listen. It's also the way he presents arguments is fucking super elite. Better talker than me for sure. I need Keaton Mitchell here in the worst way. Keith, if you're ever gonna do anything for me, do not take Keaton Mitchell here. I need Keaton Mitchell so bad. I will take my shirt off here if Keaton Mitchell falls. We need Keaton. We need Keaton. We need Michael Keaton. Jalen Coker, good pick. He's been going a lot higher than that. Keaton Mitchell was necessary to this squad with Justin Herbert. We got to build this up around Justin Herbert late, which is going to mean either Gadsden, who's falling right now in ADP, or Gadsden's going behind fucking Terrence Ferguson now, which is wild, and David Njoku. So that's probably the play, dude. We can't take any more wide receivers. That's just not an option for us. So we got these guys. We don't have a second quarterback, do we? Fuck. I got it. I got this on lock. Like the squad so far. We'll do team reviews after this, guys. All community members are gonna get team reviews. We'll talk about it with all the wild ADP things. We love talking to Samson. Did someone draft Higgins? Oh, Mouth. You get auto drafted, bro? Higgins out for the year, man. Out for the year. He gone. Jalen Noel is my guy. And this is either... Oh, fuck. I'm going to wait at quarterback. I'm going to roll with this Justin Herbert thing. You know what? We're going to take Tyler Algier. It's not even the Love injury with Algier for me. It's the fucking James Conner injury, right? There's not a three-way split. And when James Conner comes back, like, it's Tyler Algier, man. And definitely upside. If Love's already hurt, fuck yes. That's why when these guys are out for the year, like, dude, Underdog is sly with that shit. I mean, again, I like it because I rarely get auto-picked, even though I'm doing 10 different things while drafting and I'm drunk. But when the news is torn ACL, he's not coming back. There's no second opinion. They got to pull these guys, right? Ricky Pearsall, like, they got to pull these guys. I like it because people take them because they get auto-drafted or they don't realize the news. But I'm bringing back Tiny Dancer, guys, this year. I'm going to bring it back, but I couldn't keep the clip with the Seahawks. You know what I mean? I couldn't bring back the Seahawks Tiny Dancer clip because the Super Bowl run. But he's going to have a run in week 1 or week 2 for the Chiefs where he's going side to side dancing. And I'm busting back at Elton John. I'm playing the cutaway because it's an all-timer on this show. It's an all-timer.
This is bad. We got to definitely write a song about how we do not diddle kids. Do not diddle kids. It's no good diddling kids.
There is no quicker way for people to think that you are diddling kids than by writing a song about.
Man, you guys are slurping today. I appreciate it. Connor says the best channel in the game. Connor, what was that picture you sent in the Discord? You went to a concert, someone threw a fucking rock in your window? Get out of here, man. Was it like someone you knew? I mean, obviously, I don't know if you know that, but the hell, man? Bullshit. Again, not practicing what we preach around here. You know what? Ironically enough, the last fight I got into was 2010, dude. Like actual fights. This dude took money. I was dating an older woman at the time, and she had kids, and we were all partying there. And this kid I was young. I was 21 at the time. She was 40. And that's a story for another day. Remind me to bring that one up. Anyways, dude stole some money from the kid's wallet, like at middle of the night, and like he woke up or some shit. So we kicked him out, and we just like told him to get up. We weren't gonna call the cops. He fucking keyed both of our cars, and we were on some stuff. I will say this: it's kind of it goes here. Anyways, all fucked up. I had to work at 6 a.m. It was like 4 a.m, dude. I was like laying down for the first time. She like comes against me. She's like, I think he's fucking with the cars. I go out there, the cars are keyed to shit. And I still let him, just go. I'm not going to call the cops. I was like, fuck that. He was like, I'll call myself. He grabs my phone and I beat him to shit, but broke my fucking hand, of course. I missed him on one of the punches, hit him in the head and broke my hand. But that's the last fight I got into. He is dead, I think now. Rip. I don't want to say rip. Maybe rip. You know what? People can make mistakes, but yeah, he's dead, I think. Oh, the COVID-19 thing. Yeah. Okay. That's the Joe Rogan. He does bring up that because he was right about it. And I mean, it's at some point, just like stop flexing about it, I guess. Who do we have? Well, I got to check out this team. I'll get caught up in the comments in a second, boys. We have Herbert. We can take, We have Watson and Golden, and I didn't realize I did that. That blows. I should have taken fucking Jordan Love. Did I pass on Love? No, not really. This is gonna be Trey Harris. Take Trey Harris. Pretty much done at wide receiver. Maybe I'll take one more, but this is either going to be a quarterback here, and there's a couple options I do like that are fine, or a running back, but those are gross. Samson is there. Could take Samson. It's early for Samson, though. Nah, we're good at running back. We have Walker, Harvey, Mitchell, and Algier. I mean, they're not good at it, but I don't want to take one of these bums. All right, we're good. Let me see. We're doing the Basset Hound right now, Max, and we're going to do another one after this. It's about to close. This is probably like at midnight. It'll probably be done. Maybe like at like 1 a.m. So easy Bryce Young pick here. Hate the unstack thing. That is a good way to describe him. The most authentic dude ever. I always tell people when you meet Ray in person, it's Chris Farley vibes for sure. And, you know, Chris Farley is one of the best dudes. Just wants to make people happy and make people laugh and make people feel good. So, 100%. I'm going to throw in some. I got you, Silver. I got you, Silver. I got you. What are the chances Arizona using Algier like Monty and Love like Gibbs? I mean, that makes a lot of sense, right? That's probably the best way to use them. It's good for Algier and also pretty good for Gibbs in PPR. You know, we don't want Gibbs to get 24 touches. What they did to him in the preseason, like 14 touches in like a quarter and a half. What the fuck are you doing, Arizona? Preseason game? Wild. Shout out Connor, my dude. Mouth. I don't know if he's in here. That's a rough one. That's a rough one. Kyron hasn't fallen, right? Where did he go in this draft? 33, I guess he fell. The fact he's going after the injured guys here is wild. It's the Kyron stuff for sure. I mean, it should be because Kyron Williams is a beast. Damn, bro. Well, you got insurance, but that's fucking bullshit. Nice one, Blake. So the concert rocked because there's a rock in his windshield, and that is diabolical, but also I endorse it, man.
Oh my God, this place is amazing!
Yeah.
All right, and the sunblock drink? Nice, guys.
They're really good. They're really good.
Yeah.
Thing is, I didn't make you one.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Charlie, you're drinking sunblock. It's good. It gets you all. Yeah, you're ingesting viscous chemicals, and they're getting you hot. It doesn't matter.
Fancy Dog, when people listen to me, they feel smarter. When they see me, they feel good. They feel better looking. I think it's the opposite, Fancy Dog. When they listen to you, they feel dumber because you're smart. The opposite of the Billy Madison quote, like now everyone in this room is now dumber. I listen to that. It's the opposite of that for you. And then when they see you, they feel worse looking because I know you're an older gentleman. I bet you're really fit. And yeah, get out of here, dude. Get out of here. If you want to send me a shirtless selfie in the Discord, man, go right ahead. And I'll add that to my spank bank. Love is a bad pick. Safer to go with Ibuka. I would still rather have Love over Ibuka, though, Cameron. But I where they took him here, yeah, I like Love. I'm still comfortable with Love at the 304, but I much prefer Love here. 308. 38 is fair. W phrase. Did you see the Rolling Stones? We're getting all the hits here. You guys are smart. You guys are funny. You make my job fun, easy, and you beat me to that one. That's a good one, man. Not a big Stones guy. I like some of their hits, like old songs for sure. Just not the biggest fan of the Rolling Stones. I think they're a little overrated. That might be a hot take. Just my personal flavor. And this has to be a running back. Oh, shit. It has to be a tight end as well. So the guy next to me has 3 tight ends. Who is the tight end that Derek has? He has Tyler Warren, so he should not take Gaston. I don't think he'll take a naked Gaston. So as long as Beast doesn't take a tight end here, Terrence Ferguson should be the pick for Derek. I'm willing to risk it, but I shouldn't do it. So 5 and 5. We're just going to take Gaston now. Let's just fire up Gaston. We need stacks with Justin Herbert. We already have Trey Harris. Now we have Gaston. We have Keaton Mitchell. We have 3 stacks with Justin Herbert with that great playoff schedule. A naked Bryce Young. We can take Xavier O'Get with the last pick if we really feel the need. But I know what I'm doing here. Appreciate you, Fantasy Dog. We love the Fantasy Dog around here. I always feel honored when Fantasy Dog is on our show because I know I always see him in other chats as well. I'm pretty sure he's retired, knows ball, loves ball. There's a lot of awesome content you could watch besides here. So feel really honored when you're checking out this show. You know what I mean? Okay, he took Ferguson. So Derek, would you have taken Gadsden? Like, not talking about the sniping thing because you don't know exactly what I'm doing. Making sure I made the right call. I think I did. Alvin Kamara is fucking falling. At this point, I might take Kamara. Does that make sense to take Kamara? Oh, Ray Davis. Nice pick. We're going to take Braylon Allen, though. Let's take Braylon Allen. With the injury, we'll take Braylon Allen here. That's not his true ADP because he's going to go higher. And we like this squad. It's okay. It's kind of weird. All right, let's get back to the comments. Well, early on, Blake, like for the season 1 of Sunny is not great. It's just like Seinfeld. Season 1 of Sunny is a 3 out of 10. Season 2 is like a 6 out of 10. Season 3 is like an 8 out of 10. Season 4 is a 9 out of 10. And then seasons 5 through seasons 9 is a 10 out of 10 for me. Where like Seinfeld, season 1 was like a 2 out of 10. 2 was like a 6 out of 10. 3 was a 9 out of 10. Everything after 3 is 10 out of 10 for Seinfeld. Yeah, Mount does draft, and he used it as pull it off. Unfortunately, the pick of Jaden Higgins is not. It's unorthodox, but it won't work because he's not going to play football. Would you do a collab with a fantasy counselor, dude? No, man. I mean, it'd be good in my best interest, but I'm not in the business of making talking shit and like I would make him seem like a clown because his takes are clownish and he doesn't know ball, and I would expose him. And that's not my style. I don't want to gain by someone else's fall. You know what I mean? Like, that just doesn't seem. Also, you saw Candyman in here, Chris, yesterday. Me and Chris had never spoken before we did this show. Same with me and Blunt never spoke on the phone. We texted a couple messages. We don't really watch each other's show, but because those guys know ball and they're fucking smart and they're cool as fuck. And maybe Joe is a cool dude and it's an act. If that's the case, I don't have respect for him. And I hope it's an act, because if it's not an act, he's just an idiot. No, dude, no. He's old news. He's keeping himself relevant by being a clown. Not into that shit, though. I'm in the business of also making you guys money. And that's in my best interest, too, because if I make you money, I make more money on the takes, on you guys staying subscribed and joining and being involved in this. Because if I start sucking, it's why would I follow this guy? Why am I paying this dude to lose me money? It's insane. Spank Bank gotta wipe down the loads. Fucking yeah we do. Wipe down those fucking loads, man.
Hey guys, the management needs everybody to get out because they caught a guy jerking off in here, and they're gonna send in a crew to wipe down the loads. Go ahead.
Let's get the comments here. Tet, DJ, G. William, Buka, pick 2. Tet and Garrett Wilson, or DJ Moore is not in that conversation for me, at least at cost. Let me make my pick here. I'll get back to your comments. So we still need one more tight end. It's Gadsden and it's Kyle Pitts. That's okay. But this is a Geno Smith team. Let's do it. I don't have any. I really wanted Garrett Wilson here. So we'll take Geno. It doesn't matter. Geno Smith. We just need some quarterback depth here. And the 5 running backs should be enough. Harvey, Mitchell, Algier, Brown, Allen. Maybe not, dude. Maybe not. I'll probably just stick with these tight ends and take a dart throw and a running back. Probably the play. Because wide receivers are fine. Wide receivers are great. Tight end's light. Like, what do I have? A light tight end room or light running back room? Probably a light tight end room. Because I was going to go David Njoku, but I don't want to do that. So, 2 options here. I think either of these are good. I'm actually going to go with this floor play here. Sweet. Very comical. Connor's hammered. Hell yeah, Connor. Hell yeah, Connor. All right, good. You were Ferguson. That's sweet. What running backs do we want more in a half PPR if we had to choose? Rico Dowdle or Jalen Warren? It's kind of scoring dependent, right? I want Rico more in half PPR. I want Jalen Warren more in full PPR. I think I want Rico Dowdle more in both, man. I'm kind of a Rico truther. I have been since that last year with the Cowboys. I couldn't believe why they didn't give him more touches. And we saw the Rico Dowdle, right? I got to turn my AC on. It's hot. Hatcher is an OG. Schultz definitely has to rise. Someone asked me this question earlier today in the Discord and a DM, and I don't think it really raises Tank Dell's ceiling too much because maybe he plays a little bit more. This is Jalen Knoll for sure on the rise, and then Schultz. And maybe Montgomery's pass catching upside goes up a little bit. So, yeah, everyone rises. Everyone's going to rise from this, and I just think that Tank Dell is the one that doesn't rise because his snap share won't go up because he's injury prone and small coming off an injury. Dude, Jacoby Lane in Cameron, I did my first redraft like on the stream, my first like public league, the Fantrax public that I know like all the ins and outs, and I know the ADP by heart in terms of where guys usually go year in, year out, the archetype of player, etc. relative to best ball. And we saw Jacoby Lane, what was it, like 11th round, guys? It was insane. It was insane. Mount did not see the Higgins news. That's a rough one. That's a rough one. Hey, thanks, Dakota. Yeah, 16 likes. We've had like 40 people in here for a while. Get them likes going. Rico called his shot too, Wally. He called the shot. He said that I'm going to make them regret not paying me because they paid Javonte the same money, which actually was a fine decision as well. But he called the shot, and he just torched them, dude. It was like 29 touches, fucking 200-plus yards, 2 touchdowns. You're an OG, Hetzer. Get out of here. All right, team reviews, team grades. Mouth is first with Mahomes and C.J. Stroud. Bijan, as the contra says, Bijan. Judkins, Manungai, Rodriguez, and Tracy. The ball on Tracy, I knew you'd eat that up. Pretty good running back room. Rice, Collins, Evans, Metcalf, Quentin Johnston, Higgins. That sucks, but he is your 6. Flournoy and Douglas with Hawkinson, Helm, and Waller. As much as I love Hawkinson, this is a rough tight end room. Like, Darren Waller is going to play like fucking 3 games this year, so I'm not factoring him in on this at all. I would rather have, Darnell Washington, for instance. Gunnar Helm might lose a lot of work to Daniel Bellinger. And then I love Hawkinson, so he is your 1, but I'm not great with that personally. This is a rough team just because of the Higgins thing. It's fine, actually, but quarterback room is a little light. I think CJ Stroud is my 2. Not having a 3 there. And then running back room's fine. Wide receiver room is still fine, but tight end room is questionable, and the Higgins pick is just a 0. So now you move everyone up 1. It's okay. Would have been, if it wasn't Higgins, it would have been probably a pretty solid team. We have Sean. Shout out to Sean. What's going on, brother? We have, dude, Cyrus Allen got drafted really early, dude, like 12th or 13th round. Same guy took him. Just guy drinking the fucking Kool-Aid. Yeah, you guys feel free to give grades. I'm just going to go team reviews here because I've given out 1,000 grades at this point. We have Sean, Brock Purdy, Baker Mayfield, and Jacoby Brissett. Very nice quarterback room. CMC, Henry, Price, Bigsby, Brian Robinson. This is an upside of upside archetypes, filling spots here. Your 2 studs, price you don't need, but it's a luxury pick. And at 67, I don't hate that. Bigsby and Brian Robinson. Let's go, man. This is how you win tournaments. Chris Olave, Ted McMillan, DJ Moore, Michael Wilson, Stribling, Wicks, Tank Dell, and Ted Hurst. 174 for Tank Dell. As much as I said it doesn't go way up, this is great. Ted Hurst, this is great, dude. Young upside plays here with some floor with DJ Moore and Michael Wilson. Tucker Kraft and Isaiah Likely. Really good. Skip got the best team. Be more. This is a really good team. Really good team. I have no notes, man. This running back room is bliss. I hate Price. That being said, this is a spot I do like Price. You don't rely on him, and definitely some big weeks ahead. Are you come on Skip, Be more? I mean, I got to do this just for community members. I can't be spending like 30 minutes with team reviews. We want to do another draft, right? So, Super Beast, Keith. What's up, Keith? Keith's the man. Caleb and Jared Goff. Love this quarterback room. Cook, A-Chain, Kyron, Tyjae Spears, and Emmett Johnson. Super nice. Super nice, dude. What's going on, Anthony? I feel you, man. Like this team. Tyjae Spears fits pretty well here. You waited. I wish you maybe would have gone some handcuffs. I guess Emmett Johnson falls in that range. But it's fair. Fair running back room. Love the top three. J-Mo, Jaden Reed, Cortland Sutton, Pittman, Coker, Debo, Cyrus Allen, and Zach Branch. Again, not a Cyrus Allen guy, but I like Zach Branch at 208. Fuck yes, brother. That is awesome. And you have a lot of floor here. J-Mo is your one, is concerning. You have Loveland and Juwan Johnson, AJ Barner. So I probably would have just gone with Loveland and Juwan Johnson. But I do like AJ Barner. I think you needed another wide receiver. Just because J-Mo's your one, but I like the floor. A lot of floor plays, which is good and bad at the same time. But Jaden Reed, Cortland Sutton, Michael Pittman, Coker, and Debo. Those guys are going to be in the mix for scoring touchdowns and a lot of playing time each week. Team makes a lot of sense. A lot of Keith's teams make sense. Only thing I would say is I'd probably trust Loveland and Juwan Johnson, especially with the news with Tyson. Like, Loveland's a stud, man. And if he's not a stud, your team's fucked anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because you have Caleb. Like, your team's not going anywhere if Loveland's not a top 3 tight end. So I think that AJ Barner should have been a wide receiver. That's my one note for this team, which means it's a pretty good team. I'll go to my squad here. Justin Herbert, Bryce Young, and Geno Smith. Kenneth Walker, RJ Harvey, Keaton Mitchell, Tyler Algier, Braylon Allen, and Samaje Perine. Rough running back room. I do have 6 of them, and there's some upside for sure. CeeDee Lamb, Zay Flowers, Jalen Waddle, Christian Watson's the 4, Roma Dunze's the 5, Matthew Golden's the 6, and Trey Harris. I was distracted doing a million things. I didn't realize I already had Christian Watson on this team. I didn't have a chance. I was hoping Jordan Love fell back. It was a pipe dream, but not the worst thing in the world. Week 11 bye is not an issue. Trey Harris is my 7. I think it's a pretty good receiver room. And then Kyle Pitts and Gaston. So we have Gaston, Trey Harris, and Keaton Mitchell paired up with Herbert, and then the other quarterbacks are unstacked. So this is a play on the Chargers. Not the best players to pair up with the Chargers, but I have on each level I have a Charger. That's how this team could work out. Not the best squad in the world. Again, I don't like having both Watson and Golden, but I am in on this Packers offense. Derek, the American Sniper, Chris Kyle, what's up, man? Joe Burrow and Daniel Jones, Saquon, Corum, Dobbins, Charbonnet, Sampson, and Ray Davis. This is pretty solid. JJ, Lad McConkey, T. Higgins. Nice top 3. Concepcion, Wandale, Shaheed, and Coleman. Upside central here. A floor with Wandale, then Concepcion, Shaheed, and Coleman. Definitely Concepcion and Shaheed. Nice dart throws there for some upside at wide receiver. Tyler Warren, Ferguson, and Gesicki. So you stacked up Gesicki and T. Higgins. I almost wish you had taken Samaje Perine to get one more stack with Joe Burrow, because you don't have any. You have Tyler Warren. Okay, Tyler Warren and Daniel Jones. This is a pretty solid team, Derek. It's not your best work. I expect more of you. That being said, I would grade this like in the B range if I were to give it a grade. The running back room is weird, but I like how you built it. Corum, but Dobbins and Corum will pair to early season stuff. Probably Dobbins most weeks. Charbonnet for late season stuff. Sampson will give you a floor, and Ray Davis. A lot of upside here without having an actual running back too. I like how you played it all around. Every room is pretty strong. Joe Burrow stays healthy, that's strong. If you get a couple things breaking your way here with Saquon, really strong. Top 3 receivers are really strong with some upside shots. And then Tyler Warren with 2 other tight ends very strong all around. Nothing really. Safe flight repair, safe flight replace. That's a fucking catchy ass jingle, man. Possibly, but you didn't know you were gonna go Joe Burrow, right? So yeah, hindsight's a bitch as well, Derek. How you doing, Derek? How's school, man? You're in what, week 2 of school now? What night is it tonight? Tuesday? Wednesday? I have no idea what fucking... It's Wednesday. No idea what day it is. All right, we're gonna hop into another draft. Hopefully it's still... How many... Let's see what the fill is on it right now. $97.1. We got to get in this one. Not like right away, but we got to get in this one for sure tonight. So I'm going to click on this. I'm not clicking in yet. We'll do 12:02. 12:02 a.m. Central. We'll get in this one. Get a new tune on here. See what we got. Hell yeah, brother. I think he is hitting up Safe Flight, yeah. Oh, it was the back window. Okay, okay. Oh, it was your buddy's car. I mean, he's such a giving guy. All right, in about a minute and a half, guys. It's midnight right now. 12:02 a.m. Central. We're hopping in this hound doggy. All right, Derek. Appreciate you as always, man. We'll talk soon. Season is almost upon us, man. Super excited. All right, it just hit 12:01, so we got like 40 seconds. If you want to draft with us, 12:02 a.m. Central. I'm going to rock in here. I'm not joining yet, just getting this ready. Shiva, is Jalen Noel a viable wide receiver 2 now? His ADP hasn't really moved up. I mean, no, he's the third option of that team, however way you probably shake it. I love Jalen Noel, though, so his ADP should go up. He's the one that should go up. Hell yeah, Anthony. I think he meant wide receiver 2 on his own team, right? All right, we're almost at 12:02. I got to keep my eye on the clock here. We're going to join this up and hopefully have a better draft than we had. The last one was okay for me, but kind of got a little distracted and it fell apart. $2 draft. All good. Almost there. Almost there. There it is. Hit it. It's a good sign. I wasn't the first one in there, so that's good. Oh, Emmett Johnson, I think, dude. Like, the Sean Payton thing, like, he needs 2 injuries, right? Like, Jonah Coleman needs 2 injuries. Now, he's closer to relevancy because if either back gets hurt, now Jonah Coleman is like in a 40%, 50% snap share role. But Jonah Coleman has a better path to being relevant, whatever that means. Emmett Johnson has a path to being, but the thing is, we don't know if he's actually the handcuff. I think he is personally, so I go Emmett Johnson for a stash. I think you're going to get some more usable weeks out of Jonah Coleman with the goal line role. But I'm not a Jonah Coleman guy. I also hate the running backs on Sean Payton's teams. He loves using a committee. He'll never, ever commit to one guy. Max got in the underflow. Damn, man. I got 9. Yeah, I'm just drunk driving and pulling away from all my sins. Tell my mama I love her and take care of my friends when I'm out drunk driving again. Connor, no. We need Connor. We need Connor. So if you're doing that, definitely don't text, man. Please don't. I appreciate the super. Connor's the man. And I always call him my spirit animal. I was a wild motherfucker at his age, too. He's a younger dude. But, hey, Francis, my dude. What's going on? We've been rocking. We're still rocking, man. We're still rocking.
Tell you what I do, man. 2 chicks at the same time, man.
Jay, he hasn't been a 3-down back. They paid Kenneth Walker a fuckload of money. He's going to be a 3-down back. Like, whatever that means. In today's NFL, a 3-down back is not what it meant in 1992. He's a 3-down back, man. So what do we got in here? We have Jedi. We have Keith. Not a lot of people in here. So that's kind of cool. So we took CD Lamb last time. We're not going to take him again. We've been great, brother. We've been great. I know you were in Europe, right, Francis? I know you told me you had a work thing in Europe or something. So I'm guessing you're back, or maybe you're tuning in from Europe. But appreciate you seeing you on here again, man. Fancy Dog's in 2 drafts right now. Can't chat. I don't see him in this one though. Damn. Oh, it's a song. Okay, see, it went over my head too, Connor. Went over my head. What song is it? Let me see. Let me see this again. It did sound like very lyrical, you know, but you know what? Connor's a very lyrical and well-spoken individual, so wouldn't surprise me if he made that up, which is sound pretty cool. I mean, not the drunk driving part, but it did sound pretty cool. Shit. All right. We got it lined up on ADP. We good. My drafts are 15 seconds apart. Man, well, hopefully you're not in the same part of the board. That's going to be rough. All right. Might have hit the 3rd draft. Let's see. 10. Connor just got us over the mark for the 3rd draft. Heyo, Connor. I mean, CMC is the number 3 running back for sure. Like, I wouldn't say for sure, but if it's a health, right? It's about how many games does he play. It's not about the numbers he puts up or the workload. It'll be a very lucrative workload. It'll be a very like awesome spot for him, as it always is with Kyle Shanahan, but does he get hurt? You know, that's all it's literally. That's the weirdest thing about CMC is there's question marks about JT with Daniel Jones and, you know, him getting a little older, the pass catching stuff. Like, there is no question with CMC. It's just like, is he going to play and how many games is he going to play? If he plays every game or he just plays 15 games, like, CMC is a top 3 running back. The only reason he's not a number 1 running back or number 2 is because Gibbs and Bijan are both in smash spots in their prime and better players than him at this stage of their careers. You could argue CMC over Bijan, though, in reality, because Bijan's in a pretty rough offense potentially. Where, like, Kyle Shanahan's never going to be involved in a bad offense. It just never happens. Hell yeah, brother. You are a professional fanatic, Connor. Fantasy Dog's taking CMC in the best ball at 4. I mean, it's a winning pick, right? It could be a losing pick, but we don't play scared around here, Fantasy Dog, right? Fuck that. We don't play scared. So I agree with you, McAuliffe. The reason I don't take Chase over Bijan, though, is because the running backs are all dried up at the 2-3 turn. Like, you can't take Love there anymore because of the injury. You know what I mean? Like, that's the problem. And I'm going to make this a Lamar team. That's the problem is it's the build thing, right? Like, if there was a different situation at the 2-3 turn and there was running back Derrick Henry and maybe Hampton were going at the 2-3 turn, then 100% we're taking Jamar Chase and we just take that running back. But now that's not an option, right? Yeah, it's the same offense. I'm not saying like Bijan had an all-time. I mean, he's an all-time player, so maybe it'll repeat. It probably will repeat. The problem is Penix is coming off an injury and 2 is awful. So the nice thing is there's 2 of them. So one of them should work out. Yeah, it's the same offense. Actually, Stefanski's a different coach, but the same exact players essentially, right? Offensive line hasn't changed too much. Skill position players haven't changed too much. Oh, ETN goes off the board. Let's take Garrett this time. You know what? I'm going to take Tat. Take Tat. Max, am I crazy for taking A.J. Brown over Hampton in round 2 on best ball? No, dude. Hampton has a lot more risk. They're right there. In this draft, it was A.J. Brown well, people love Hampton. The thing is, people love Hampton. And, like, you know, I'm not a big Hampton guy. At his ADP. Like, I'm not taking Hampton. People take Hampton in the fucking, like, 10th overall, dude, sometimes. Like, fuck that. I'll take Hampton where he went here. I'll take Hampton after A-Chain. That's a close discussion, those two. And half PPR, I prefer Hampton. Full PPR, give me A-Chain. I would take Hampton over Derrick Henry, actually, in full PPR. That's a close one, but I want Walker, Barkley, Genty, Cook over Hampton for sure. The triple header, man. The Tinder. Dude, try Hinge, bro. Try Hinge. Tinder is definitely a watered down bot fest, right? From what I've heard. Can you elaborate on this one, Hetzer? Was he talking about that? Did he sound like he had it? Oh yeah, dude. Tua should probably retire. If it doesn't work, he's made the money, his brain injuries, but I guess as a backup, you just hold a clipboard. He'd be a good backup. I mean, the dude's not a bad quarterback. He just has no mobility. All right, 8 guys in the queue. Let's see what falls back. Yeah. Send me the clip, man. Sorry, I missed your comment, Francis. Juice for Mendoza. My dude runs PowerPoints after the games. Mendoza is the franchise quarterback you want to invest in for many reasons. It's not even his skill set, which is good. It's, you don't got to worry with bullshit, right? It's not a Kyler Murray situation. Like, this dude's in the room studying film. He's a team guy. He's not a partier. It's not a fucking Johnny Man's, anything like that. So, he's talking about Tinder. Judkins falls. Holy shit, that would have been lovely. Hopefully this guy doesn't take Lamar. I need Lamar on this team very, very, but he should not take Lamar here. He's got no reason to take Lamar. Don't fucking do it, brother. Don't do it, brother. He takes Bucky. All right. We'll make this a Lamar team. And then we have 3 guys in the queue, up in 5 picks. And get this squared away before I get back to comments. I'm next to Super Beast again. Damn it. He takes all the good players because he knows fucking ball. Fuck me, dude. There's no way Romadunze falls back to me. No fucking way. No fucking how. I knew it. Nice pick, Keith. Keith, you beast. And then there goes Tyler Warren. All right. So take Brian Thomas.
You're planting a baby monitor?
Yeah. A lot of people are bugging their babies these days. I guess babies can't be trusted.
What exactly is it you're expecting to find here?
A lot of shady shit.
Like what?
Like maybe Bruce is banging dudes.
Why would that be shady?
Maybe the dudes are babies.
What? Bruce is not banging any baby dudes. Look, we're...
I'm back. I am back. Do have a third draft to get to after this. What's up, K-Space? How we doing, brethren? How we doing? And there goes all the quarterbacks. They're all gone, man. K-Space tonight. Well, tomorrow at noon. I moved it back to noon for a couple people. Is the deadline to be an OG. If you want to be an OG in this channel, if you like what we're doing, you want to support the show and join the community, it is your time. It is your time. You mix the OG status, which grandfathers you in for life, like a rent-controlled, cost-controlled rent apartments. You use the code there. It's not going to cost you nothing. Like essentially $2.50 if you want to get in the lowest tier for the first month. So I know you've been talking about joining. You did make a point on Nice and Blunt show to say you tried to send me a super, but you didn't send me a super. Either way, whatever. Like I said, no one has to, but if you keep on saying you're going to do it, at that point, hell yeah, get in with us, fine people. We can handle your comedy and your sense of humor because I personally dig it, but it's not for everyone. And when I say it's not for everyone, it's not for other channels. Sometimes it's for our channel because these dudes are about as loose as a goose. Is that a saying? I'll definitely watch it, Hetzer. You know I'm going to watch it. You know, we spent about an hour on there after the shows having conversations. I didn't look where Jordan Tyson went last draft. Running backs are gross, bro. Gross. What do we want here? We have two running backs that are very good. James Cook and Derrick Henry. We're just going to avoid running back here for a while. Kraft would have been nice. That's not an option. So, fuck, bro. Caleb. I can't take Caleb here. I'm not doing that. Let's take Sutton. Let's just bolster this receiver room with some touchdown merchants and see what comes back around. It's not the worst thing in the world, man. Running wide receiver is so deep, Hetzer. It's so deep, bro. You can make it up, you know? What's not deep is running back because, especially now with Breece Hall being hurt, no, you might get a good value on him. There goes Laporta. Man, Keith is a sharp fucking dude. I was going to say a sharp tool, but that sounded like negative. So, like a sharp tool in the shed. Just knows his shit. Maybe we take a fall on Josh Downs here. I think that could be an option. Takes Diggs. Thoughts on Jonathan Brooks' dynasty value? Wherever any Jonathan Brooks conversation, he's going to be overvalued. So that's my thoughts. We just saw him go 61st in my Fantrax draft, dude. It's crazy talk. Let's go with Blake Corum. Yeah, that's crazy talk. That's the ideal start, man, because it allows you to be flexible in the later rounds. If you go running back, especially if there's no flex, you just can't take running back value in the third, fourth, fifth, sixth round. Going one of each allows you to just fucking take the best player, man. Oh, we got Connor Skip in here. Come on, Skip. What's up, man? What's your name again? What's your tag on YouTube again? Sorry, I didn't go through your team. I was just sticking to community members. But I could probably give you a grade on this one, if you'd like. Well, Hetzer, he's not a stash anymore. I just told you he went 61st overall in the draft. That's a fucking 5th round pick. It's an early 5th round or late 5th, early 6th round pick. So like a stash, that guy drafted me as RB2, so it's not a stash anymore. Yes, if he was going in the 90s, fucking hell yeah, bro. Sign me up for all the Jonathan Brooks. But I'm out on Brooks for the cough and the knee injury and like the uncertainty and the offense sucks. Like I like Ted McMillan. Like it's just like outrageous right now, and that's fine. I'm gonna start taking Chuba Hubbard again in the fucking 120s, dude. Chuba Hubbard, there's no news on him. He's hurt, you know. Chuba's hurt right now, so there's a chance Chuba's not ready to start the year. The problem with that is everyone's like, "Oh, Jonathan Brooks to the moon." You think they're gonna give Jonathan Brooks 22 touches week 1 or even anything in the first 3 weeks until they haven't seen him play in the NFL? So like that's a good way to get him hurt again. So like no, it's nice that he could have the job, right, and keep the job. But like week 1, week 2, week 3, if you're starting Jonathan Brooks with confidence, you're probably going to lose your motherfucking matchup. You know what I mean? That's what it was going to be. It was going to be like 65-35 if Hubbard didn't have that injury. Maybe 70-30. I would say 70-30, Connor. There wasn't an injury. Now it'll be 50-50, you know? It's just the price point, dude. It's unreal. Unreal. Did he go yet in this one? I bet he did. Is he available? Oh, yeah, he definitely went. So he went 67. Jonathan Brooks went 67 here. That is accurate, Dakota. And 9 career carries and 2 ACL tears. The ratio is way off, brother. Like the ratio is 4.5 to 1 for ACL tears and carries. Actually, you know, he has like 15 touches, so we'll call it the touches. It's 7 to 1 ratio in terms of touches in ACLs. That number should be 500 to 1, and that's not even great. You know, it should be like 1,500 to 1. You get 1 ACL tear after like 4 years. Wild stuff. I'm up in 3 picks. Definitely not buying into Jonathan Brooks at that cost. Fuck no. Concepcion is also steaming up draft boards. Steaming. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. We got a chance for something special here if it happens. And we have Lamar, Brian Thomas, Sutton. Bo Nix already gone? Jesus. You can't get Bo Nix anywhere these days. It's all good. We're tying this team to Lamar. We don't care. We really don't care about the quarterback that we have as a backup. So let's take Xavier Worthy. Guy that's not been talked about at all. I think he's fine. All these guys next to me have tight ends. So I see 2 on the board right now. Harold Fannin and Kyle Pitts. That's why I have so much goddamn Kyle Pitts, because he falls to like the 10th round, and I don't like the players around him at the other positions, so I just take Kyle Pitts. I have a decent amount of Fannin as well. This is a nice price point, and you can still, with those guys, you're still fine with taking 3 tight ends, you know? So there goes Pitts. Pretty smart pick with Laporta. Just at value, right? I get that, but now if one of these guys take tight end, this guy shouldn't. This guy's got Loveland. No way you should take Fannin here. We need Fannin, Harry Fanny on the squad. Get your Harry Fanny on the squad, Harold. Let's do it. We're building a decent team here. So we got a mega Lamar build here with Lamar, Derrick Henry, and Zay Flowers. We can still take Mark Andrews if we want to. We don't need to force it. James Cook, Derrick Henry, Blake Corum, Flowers, Tet, Brian Thomas, Sutton, and Worthy with Harold Fannin. This is a pretty solid team. It's a Rob team. This is a Rob team right here. Pretty balanced, flexible. I can go any direction. I mean, no, maybe coming out of college. He was more of like a bigger Jamal Charles without the fucking like breakaway speed. That's what I would compare Jonathan Brooks to, but that's what he was 2 years ago. We still don't know. He didn't look great in the preseason game. I love Jonathan Brooks, like as a prospect. I loved him out of Texas. All right, K-Space. I get what you're doing there, and that's not that cute, dude. Like, I get what you're saying. Just ask what our favorite pizza topping is. But sorry, man, I gave you some airtime on that one. But like, I want some more clever things, bro. I said, I love you, K-Space. I've literally watched 3 streams that you've been booted from. That's an issue. I'm not going to boot you because that's not who I am. But I'm guessing you said that for a reason, and it's fine. It's fine. He does look kind of small. He's like too... Oh, if that's your fave, hell yeah, man. I think I know better, but my favorite topping is... And I like spinach, bro. Spinach because I get garlic on it, and it's just it's great. It makes it greasy, but I love that. He looks smaller than I remember. What is... I don't know. I think Huhames and then Blunt for sure, and maybe it's just 2. Maybe it's just 2. Hey, man, I'm not trying to start anything. I'm just saying it just seems a little... It seems a little... well, Nice and Blunt for sure. I literally watched that episode. You came on here telling me about it. Dude, you know I'm all about fucking around, brother. But the chat is popping, and like... Now, we talk about food all the time, specifically with Big Ray. What do we have here? Ooh, well, if Baker falls, I think we just take Baker, bro. I think it's just Baker, right? Like, after ADP, I don't need to fucking stack anything else. I'm just going to take Baker and build a really nice quarterback room. And then we'll be done at quarterback, and we can take... Blake Corum's our 3. We'll take value when it comes to us. Aaron Jones does not make a lot of sense. Jaden Higgins is on the board, guys. I say like, oh, this is an easy smash here, buddy. Mark Andrews, let's go. I know Beast isn't going to take him. So we have a nice option for Mark Andrews here. All right. Well, then that's a legit comment then. Hell yeah. I kind of know better. And I love sausage as well. I love pepper. I love I'm fat, bro. I like every topping on pizza. I actually like cheese pizza. If you just give me a good cheese pizza, I'm kind of like Kevin McAllister in that way. If you give me just a place like a good pizza place, it has got to be a good pizza place. It can't be fucking Domino's or some shit. Give me cheese, bro. It's cheaper. And it's healthier. If it's not healthy, but it's healthier. Oh, come on. Guy takes Mark Andrews. You son of a bitch. So we got to pivot here. We got to pivot hard. And the pivot is just to take Isaiah Likely. Let's do that. Well, maybe I spoke wrong, K-Space. I'm sorry, man. Like I said, I'm glad you're a member over there. Like I said, you're not a member here. And like, I give everyone equal airtime. I did see a couple of your comments I didn't highlight the other night, which were, I know you know what a BUKK, I don't want to say it on air. I know you know what that is. You know what that is. I know what that is. It's awesome, actually, by the way. That's all I'm saying is, what I don't like personally is you being like, well, I'm going to join. I'm also going to give you supers. And like, it didn't work. Like, maybe that's true. I don't know. You don't need to say that, man. It's fine. Like, you just got to understand that I have a lot of stuff going on here and a lot of chats, right? I try to give everyone airtime. I don't look that incredible, Dakota. I mean, I look better. I look better than I did. You can see me. I look better than I did. I look like I have an ET body, dude. Is ET hot to you? Dakota, are you into ET, bro? By the way, great fucking movie. I told this the other day. If you have dogs, watch E.T. Watch E.T. with your dog. Because fucking all the little sounds that he makes are fucking great, dude. And the dogs are just always up on the screen, like looking at him. Same with kids. They love E.T. Some of them are scared, but he's not scary. Little Caesars is underrated. I like their cheese sticks. Cheese sticks, or what is it? The crazy bread? Crazy bread, right? If Rob's glow up was a dynasty trade, I'd grade it A+. It's gonna glow up. I also have nice soft lighting, dude, that makes me look better. You see me in person, I look like shit. Like, I don't look like shit. I think I look my age. I don't know. I'm almost 40, so I've been drinking and smoking for a long time, which is not great. My wife looks like she's 28 years old, though, which is insane. What am I going to do here? I have a pretty balanced attack. Oh, I need running back, but, ooh. I don't like anyone here. This could be a Zach Charbonnet spot, right? With this running back room, risky. They have the same vibe, but did someone take Charbonnet? Thank you, Fancy Dog. You the man. No, it's not going to be Charbonnet. We're going to take Trey Tucker. Let's keep on building this wide receiver room up, and we'll see what we got, dude. Deep dish is weird. You can't have it all the time. I could have like thin crust all the time. Deep dish, it's like you just feel like you did like smack or something like after you eat it. I don't think I've ever had Little Caesars deep dish though. We on the same page, K-Space. That's my like freak out, I guess. Stressful day, I guess, for me. Sorry, buddy. Only pizza I'll get from there. Price used to be decent. So you're saying Little Caesars has raised their price? Because that sucks. I don't like hearing that, because Little Caesars is like the best. It's the best for price. It's like the best price point ever. Quarterback, I'm good. Lamar and Baker, I'm not taking any of those. Let's go. This wide receiver room is still kind of dumpy, bro. Still kind of dumpy. But easy smash here in Zach Charbonnet. We'll do that. And we'll take one more running back. Fancy Dog still doing 2. Now I want fucking pizza, dude. Domino's is overrated. Like, the Domino's pizza blows. But Domino's, like, ancillary things, like, their number 1 receiver sucks. Their tight end sucks. But they're like, their wide receiver 3 is great. And, like, their breadsticks or whatever else, they all have all these weird things they offer. And it's so fucking cheap, man. And I might have misread it, you know, sausage, you know, my brain goes to. I love sausage as well. I will say this, man. Sausage in a bad pizza place, though, sucks. Like, you either get the little turd things that look like rabbit shits, or you get, like, too big of chunks and it's not good sausage. So, like, the better the pizza place, the sausage is just fucking gourmet and great. Fun fact from Hetzer, Domino's and Little Caesars both founded in Michigan. What's going on, Disbandit? How you doing, brother? How you doing? Well, if you're going to get sausage, though, let's get extra large sausage. I mean, I always say this. It's like the comment of, like, if you're going to watch an adult video, do you want it to be small or do you want it to be big? And most guys are like, we don't want to see small. But, like, you know what that sounds like, right? If you say you want to see a big one, people are just like, well, they say this.
Your hands are what makes it possible. Your shoulder pads are hard and stiff. Your hands are tender and they can move and caress the ball. that's kind of gay, but hey.
See, I had to clean the show up because before I would just say whatever, and then I got that community guidelines warning, which is a one-off. I have no idea even what happened. It might have been a Ray show. Who knows? And, like, now I just, like, got to be smarter about it, which I hate because it's like, this is America, right? I thought this was America. So now I let the clips do the talking because I get the clips from YouTube, and they're on there, you know? Man, I can't take Dylan Sampson here because I have too many Week 11 buys. That sucks. But I can take this man. He's there. And definitely this man if he's there. Mr. Raymond Davis. We love Ray Davis around here. Fancy Dog's putting the work in, dude. He's putting the work in. It's the time to put the work in, though. We have 20 days of the season, guys. 20 days. I got to grab another brewski. So after this pick, I'm going to... Rob, do you have any guests on tomorrow's show? Yeah, dude. I have Huhames, actually. We're doing a collab, me and Huhames. So it's going to be... I'm going on his show, actually, 4 p.m. Central, an afternoon show, essentially, early evening show with Huhames. And then I'm doing a draft with McCullough. I'm helping him out with one of his home leagues. I don't know if I'm going to stream that yet. I might do that. We'll see. And then I'm doing the show at... Huhames is coming on our show here, this program, at 10 p.m. Central. 9:30 or 10. So some double duty for sure. Triple duty, possibly. All good, though, brother. Oh, yeah. Take Tank Dell. We'll take Tank Dell. Take a Tank Dell share. Let's look at the squad. Lamar, Baker, Cook, Henry, Corum, Charbonnet, Davis, done at running back. Flowers, Tat, Brian Thomas, Sutton, Worthy, Trey Tucker, Tank Dell with Fannin and Likely. So we're done at quarterback and running back. We have 2 more picks, right? So it'll probably be 1 wide receiver and 1 tight end. I'm kind of cool with just keeping it with Likely and Fannin, but I'm really comfortable with this running back room. I have 2 studs up top in Henry and James Cook. Now I have Ray Davis for insurance there. I didn't really think about that, but yeah. Thank me later when it hits, but I think it will hit. Fantasy Dog. Price point, baby. It's too cheap. We just want to fucking hang out with our boy, Mr. T.J. Hawkinson, all fucking day. Behind us things, though, I have to piss, I have to get a beer, and I have to do a chug. So I'm trying to think of the order. I'm going to do a chug, piss, beer, and clip. So I'm going to make these next 2 picks. That's the end of the draft. And I'll let this wind down here, and then we'll do some team reviews, and we'll do another draft after this, gentlemen, after this. Hetzer, Lamar is kind of similar to CMC in a way. Like, if Lamar is healthy, it's not even if he plays every game, because if he's hurt and he's playing through injury, we saw that last year. If he's healthy all year, he's going to smash his ADP. It's Lamar Jackson. I'm not worried. Even if he cuts down his running, he's still going to have like 600 yards rushing. So it's just health with Lamar. If he plays, he's going to dominate. If he doesn't, he's going to bust. It's as simple as that. Man, I passed on Kate Otten. That was probably a mistake. I want a Tank Dell, dude. With the news, of Higgins, I wanted some Tank Dell in my life. 2 super teams. Are you saying they're super? Like, they're super? Or are you saying they're super teams? We're going to take the last of the Mohicans here in Gunnar Helm. And then I'm going to set my cue for some receivers. That's fair. All right. We have, let me get this set up here. We have May, Nix, AJ Brown, Parker Washington, Downs, Coker, Dell, Bernard, and Bell. And then you have JT, Javante, Swift, Corum, Sharbs, Chig, Henry, and Muth. All right. It's a little light at wide receiver for my liking, just because I'm not a Parker Washington bro. But every other part of that team is bonkers. So if your wide receivers pull out, like, what do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I wish you had 8 receivers in that team. That would be my initial reaction to that one. All right, we're going to take Ted Hurst. Stack it up. Okay, I'm going to play a clip. I have to go to the bathroom, so I'll get to the comments here in just a second, Dakota. Give me a minute to take a tinkle, and 52 seconds, actually, and then we'll be back. We'll be back with more drafting, more fun, all that kind of good stuff.
Jay Quellen. No Jay Quellen here?
Do you mean Jacqueline?
Okay, so that's how it's going to be. Balake. Where is Balake at? Yes, sir.
My name's Blake.
Are you out of your goddamn mind? Do you want to go to war, Balaki?
No.
D nice. Is there a D nice?
Do you mean Denise?
Son of a bitch! Hey, Ron. Where are you? Where is Ron right now?
Here.
You know, I said it like 4 times, so why didn't you say it the first time I said Ron?
Because it's pronounced Aaron?
Son of a bitch!
All right, we finished this one up. I'm back. I did not grab a beer. I do have to do the chug, though. All right. Do a couple comments before we get to the teams. What is their Underdog? I don't know their new logo. The one they have in the top left, or they have a new one? Very contrarian build, sneaky good. 2 quarterbacks, Willis and Brissett. Tight end, Dulcich and Taylor. Meat and potatoes at running back and wide receiver. So it's risky at the onesies. You need Brissett. You know, Willis can go off in fantasy playoffs. You probably need Brissett to play the whole year. If that happens, though, this is, a unique team no one else is going to have. So the Bassett filled already? Was that one of the last ones, dude? We got in 2 of them? Yes, it did. So it looks like we're going to go in the Hound Dog. 4 out of 12. Same kind of 992 seat final. What does that pay? $30, huh? Okay. Well, we're going to do that. Do I have enough? I have enough money in there. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why they're changing shit, bro. Don't fuck with the hits. Let me, all right, I'm playing one more clip real quick, and then I'm going to grab a beer, and we're going to do team reviews, and we're going to do a Hound Dog 2.
Simple Jack, the story of a mentally impaired farmhand who can talk to animals, was a box office disaster that many critics called one of the worst movies of all time.
Got a good brain.
I think you've got a fine brain, Jack.
You make me happy.
But now the question is, can speed...
All right. Pour this up. Get situated here, and then we're going to settle in for a little bit. Let's settle on in. And before I do team reviews, we got a beer chug coming up here. Chug race, chug race, chug race. Here we go. Cheers. We have met the goal, so here we go.
Here you go.
All right. We have only Jedi and myself and one other person in here. Jedi, Bo Nix, Sam Darnold, and Geno Smith. Really nice room there. I could never get Bo Nix anymore. I feel like he's going higher and higher. Hampton, Kyron, Quinshon Judkins, Tony Pollard, and RJ Harvey. This is a banger of a room, Jedi. Banger of a room. JSN, Waddle, Harrison, Debo, Naylor, Trey Harris, Jerry Jeudy, and Kittle, Barner, and Freiermuth. It's just wide receiver, but I'm a Marv believer, so this can work out. If Marv is the thing, this team is amazing. If Marv's what he's been, it's still a fine team because Debo's going to give you early season stuff. I love Trey Harris. I think I would have just gone no Freiermuth and another receiver, but you're going aggressive with this team clearly, and you're going to have a lot of flex appeal. So you need 3 receivers to start only. So I'm fine with this team, dude. No notes, really. Our squad here, my squad. Let me get the chat pulled up. What's up, B-More? B-More, are you in this draft, man? We have Lamar and Baker. Yeah, feel free to give grades in the chat. Lamar and Baker at quarterback, Cook, Henry, Corum, Charbonnet, and Ray Davis. I kind of didn't realize I had James Cook, but I don't mind the security there. And if Ty Johnson's out, they can both eat a little bit. Zay Flowers, Ted McMillan, Brian Thomas, Sutton, Worthy, Trey Tucker, Tank Dell, and Ted Hurst, with Fannin, Likely, and Gunnar Helm. Really strong tight end group here. And then we have Ted Hurst with Baker, but we have Zay Flowers and Derrick Henry with Lamar. Not the most correlated team in the world, but we're banking on the Ravens for sure, and then a little stack with Baker Mayfield. But the value on Baker at 129 I really did like. Not the best team. The Tank Dell at 184 after ADP, after the news, seems like really, really good value. And then, Ted Hurst, I know that Ibuka is probably going to play week 1. We don't know. We did see a return of Jalen McMillan, but Ted Hurst still is going to factor it at some point in the season, and it was also a stack. Trey Tucker a little early, but I'm kind of a Worthy fan. I needed some upside there. He's my 5, like that. B More, are you in here? I don't know what team you are. You might be this guy, but let's get to Super B's team. And if B More hits me back, I will take a look at his team just to toss him one. Jackson Dart, Cam Ward, and Aaron Rodgers. Nice value on Dart. He's been falling for some reason. It's weird because it's like the reports are bad. This is just PBR. I mean, all beer looks good. I'm chugging Busch Light. I'm drinking PBR. I don't want to chug PBR. It's a little stronger, and it's just doesn't go down as good. Busch Light's like the best chugging beer ever. It's like fucking water, guys. Chase Brown, Genty, ETN, Tajay Spears, and Dylan Sampson. This is a banger running back room from the Super Beast.
I want to talk to Samson. Fly me to the moon like that bitch Alice Cram.
Love it. Tajay with Cam Ward, that's an actual stack. Like, just correlating the running back with the quarterback doesn't always count, but like Tajay Spears is going to get a lot of 40% of his production through the air. So like that a lot. T. Higgins, Christian Watson, Roma Dunze, Diggs, Boston, Fields, Zach Branch, with Laporta, Pitts, and Dallas Goedert. I guess the only thing I would say is a third tight end was not necessarily necessary. I'm super happy with Laporta and Kyle Pitts. If it's light, it's a little light with just those two, and Goddard makes it a little heavy, but you have flex appeal with Dallas Goedert. I do like Goddard. I would have probably preferred one more wide receiver. That's probably my play there. If I had any notes, that would be it. We'll also take a look. I know the other team was better, B More. I didn't know that was you. Again, I usually just reserve this for community members, but I'll toss you one, buddy. I've never given you one before, so maybe we can talk it out. Not that you probably need that, but why not? Allen, Stafford, and Carson Beck. I don't like taking 3 quarterbacks with Josh Allen, but if you have some Carson Beck and some Cardinals correlation, wouldn't be a bad play. JT, Jacobs, Brooks. That's just so high for Brooks. That's where he's going now. Jaden Blue, Pacheco, and Sean Tucker. I love the Pacheco value now. I just have so much Pacheco that I just take a little break, but now is the best time to draft him. Parker as a 1, Addison, Wilson, Coker, Shaheed, Adnai, and Calvin Ridley. Brock Ballard, Chicaconquo. So Parker Washington is a 1. Again, these are guys I'm not – they're just so overvalued right now, or at least they're steamed up, I would say. That being said, this stretch of Michael Wilson, Coker, Shaheed, Adnai, Mitchell, Calvin Ridley, fucking love it, dude. Calvin Ridley's so undervalued. Pick 211. What are we doing here? Awesome stuff there. This is the meat of the team right here. This is what's going to make this team work. And then the flexing running backs. But again, there's a lot of question marks. Not my favorite team. I don't like taking 3 quarterbacks with Josh Allen, but I do like what you did here, the back end of the receivers. And then it's a Brock Bowers team too, so it's always going to look a little bit light because you have Brock Bowers. But not a bad team. All right, that is everybody. Let's get over to the Hound Dog. And we'll do this at 12:50 a.m. Central. 12:50, we will hop in the Hound Dog. Really easy to advance in this one, so we got to go for the moon. 4 out of 12, 2 out of 5, 2 out of 5. But if you get 992nd place, if you make the finals and get last place, or even like bottom 100, you make it's $30. So you make fucking $24. So it's easy to advance. We want to go aggressive here for sure. I mean, Dan Campbell's always going to give an ancillary back goal line carries because there's so many to go around, And Pacheco is not exactly great in the goal line, though, but it's just tied to that offense. All right, 2 minutes. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Again, guys, one last announcement, maybe the second to last announcement. Want to shout out to all the guys in here. You see Fancy Dog in there, Hetzer, Dakota, all the OGs in there. They're all yellow, and then we're going to change the non-OGs to blue now. After tomorrow, whoever signs up, you still obviously get all the full perks. The only difference is you're not grandfathered in. You don't get less than about a minute and a half, guys. We're going to join this one. You don't get grandfathered in for the tiers. If the price goes up, the price will go up. If you get in now, the first year, it never goes up. You can go to the tier. The tiers stay the same forever, for as long as you want to support the show. And if you do want to get in now, you have 20 days till the season starts. This is good for 20 days. Use the code PRO, 50% off your first month. Try it out. Check out the Discord. Check out what we're offering, because we offer a hell of a lot of good stuff here. Come on the show. Play leagues with us. Free merchandise giveaways. I give away every single week during the fantasy season. I'm giving away something. And then the bets. Access to the bets right here. 96 and 58. This is all documented shit. You get it when I bet them. I'm not going to enter it yet. I'm just going to hit it. And then 1250, we're going to enter this. This is the Hound Dog 2, guys. If you want to draft with us. That list looks sharp, Dakota. Thank you, Blake. It's getting bigger too, guys. I love it. Love it. Appreciate you guys. Fucking for real. I know a lot of people say that. They say thank you. They say sorry. I fucking mean that shit. We got like 15 seconds left. Hound Dog 2. There it is. Almost an autofill. Almost an autofill. I got a pretty tall one here. I kept on drinking after the redraft. I can show you guys. A lot of you guys were in that draft, that room earlier, the stream. I can show you the team. It's a 12-team PPR with a flex, so 4 receivers you can start. Pretty good team. I got 7 here. I'm the only one in here. Max got in this one. I think that's it. Okay, I think that's it. 0 RB is the smartest. It is. 0 RB is smart. If you can pull it off, you got to draft the prop. You got to draft your Kenny Gainwells. You got to draft your Dylan Sampsons and PPR to get you through the first couple weeks or the first half of the season until those handcuff guys pays off. Damn it. Sorry, Jedi. I know a lot of people missed out, but you got people in the underflow, got people in the overflow, we got people in this. Just one person in this besides me, Max. Well, I'll say this. If somebody... Let's go, Max. It's intimate, baby. It's intimate. Hey, if we get someone to join the community, like I said, it's a good time right now. We'll do another draft. Any Patreon sign-up is another draft and an extra, hour of the show? What am I doing here? Hitting the wrong buttons. My first Hound Dog here. I'm running out of funds on Underdog, too. This is redraft season, though. I'm gonna do a couple more best ball nights as well, but I'm gonna be streaming redrafts starting on Saturday. Literally 2 redrafts every single day until the season starts, up until like the kickoff. Because my last one's 4 p.m. on Wednesday, the Wednesday the season starts. There goes McCaffrey. We'll take some JSN at 7. Cool with that. CMC for Max. Let's go. I'm in for that. We haven't seen Helen Hunt. There she is. Hey, Helen. I've not seen Big Ray. Big Ray, the quote, the best availability is availability. That is CMC's slogan. Also, whoever's interested, if you're thinking about it, just go to the link in the description. Go to Patreon. Hop in there. I'll get your email. Get you in there tonight. Join all these fine gentlemen. You can hear Mouth yell at Dakota about Dynasty or whatever they're doing, which is always good theater. Always good theater. Shout out Mouth, Downtown Sports. Shout him out. He is the life of the party in the Discord. Up in 6 picks. Man, 7 is way away from the turn. I don't get a lot of 7s, so... We got a lot of good options here, though. Cool. 6 guys in the queue. 5 picks to go. Damn straight it is, Junk. How you doing tonight, Junk Buster? My guy. We saw Junk Buster live in the stream about a week ago, and you're going to probably see him again. Yeah, I don't know any of that, but it's so funny. You know, I get to sit back. Hampton goes to the turn. That's fine. That's the one guy I didn't really want to take at the 206. I have other guys ranked ahead of him, so... We're fine. I'm going to end the best ball season with like a 4% share of Hampton. I don't actually have that much FOMO on Hampton, honestly. Thatcher's gonna be watching the preseason games. It's like softcore porn, bro. You know, and it is. Softcore porn is entertaining sometimes, but not for me. I need to see it actually going in. I need to have some actual money on the line. Now, you could bet preseason games, but let's not do that. Let's not do that, brother. Actually, I bet a lot of preseason last year. It was fucking wild. Ah, dude, we're golden, bro. Chase Brown or Derrick Henry? Fuck yeah, dude. Haha. Let's take the ADP dip on Chase Brown. Derrick Henry would have been fine too. But I already have quite a bit of Derrick Henry, and I want to get my Chase Brown exposure up. Have them right next to each other. Chase Brown way ahead of Derrick Henry in PPR. This is half PPR. Also opens me up to getting some Joe Burrow. I could take T. Higgins. Ooh, I still have a little bit in this beer. Sometimes I notice at the end of the nights, the long streams where I'm really drinking, I'll have like 4 different beers with like 2 ounces in them each. And Billy Bob Thornton in Bad Santa would definitely fucking drink those things. Not me. He drinks them with cigarette butts in them. Not me. They're also like PBR and fucking Busch Lights and shit. There goes Neighbors. Bowers falls to 23. Super nice value there. Nico Collins needs to be pushed up the boards, man. I think same with Chris Olave. Blake's got a squad for us. Herbert, Goff, Tua. This is DraftKings. Gibbs, Jacobs, Brooks. C-Rod, Algier. Love that. And Ray Davis. Wow, really strong running back room. London, Olave, J-Mo, QJ, Lane, Trey Tucker, Omar Cooper, Ridley. Dude, you took Lane that early. We got to stop buying into this. I love this team, though. Kelsey, Chicken, and Njoku. All good. All good. I don't mind the the team. You still have a guy that is available week 7, so the Lane hype, man, I don't fucking get it. I'll be watching. I'll watch live. Katzer was saying he's going to go back and watch the film. Shedeur Sanders starting second preseason game with the backups. He better make something happen to show his skills. Everyone says he has. Dakota, I don't like Shedeur Sanders. I I don't like him. I think they both suck, you know? And the tiebreaker for me is, why the hell would you start Deshaun Watson? That's always been my stance. Like, he's not going to be on the team next year. He's pretty dusty. He's also, like, not a despicable person, but he kind of, like, the contract fucked the team over. Oh, shit, yeah, son. Jeremiah Love in this format, where 4 out of 12 make it, and then 2 out of 5 advance? Yes, sir. So that's my stance. Like, they should just start. If they were a smart organization, they would start Watson, whatever, and then just go to Shedeur, and then Taylon Green. If you want to lose games, you start Taylon Green. He also threw a pick 6 in the flag football game, bro. The hype. Yeah, you're right. The hype is just because of the name and, like, the Colorado shit. Like, he's okay. Shedeur should not have been a 5th-round pick. He should have been a 3rd-round pick, which is fair. Carson Beck went in the 3rd round. I would put Shedeur and Carson Beck in the same bucket. I also think Carson Beck kind of blows. Drew Aller, I want Drew Aller over both those dudes because he has elite tools. And Shedeur does not have elite tools, and Carson Beck does not have elite tools. They're all going to bust. The point is, like, 90% of these guys bust. And Shedeur is going to bust for another reason because he's a fucking cocky. He's cocky, you know? I can see Beck over Shedeur, but the thing is, Shedeur was hyped up to be a 1st-round pick, which was insane. And he played in a really spread-out offense, and he had Travis Hunter. You know what I mean? Yeah, I get it. I will say, one thing I do appreciate about Shedeur is his toughness. As much as he's kind of a prima donna, he's a tough dude. That guy gets fucking smashed all the time, and he just, not like me and Connor smashed. He gets smashed, and he gets back up. So I do appreciate that about him. That's about the only thing I appreciate. Thank you. I know a lot of people hate Drew Aller. There's a good chance Drew Aller does nothing in the league. He had a really nice preseason game, but it's the Jackson Dart thing. I almost compare him to Jackson Dart more than I would Josh Allen, because Josh Allen, it's a rough one to compare. But yes, you're right. A lot of people have been doing that. We are sitting pretty here, guys. This is a fucking hell of a team here. Hell of a fucking squad. Let's take It says I'm up. What's going on here? Okay, that's what's going on. The queue all went away. I had Jacobs, ETN, Garrett Wilson in my queue, and then Ted McMillan in my queue. So that's fine. That's fine. I was like, what the fucking app, dude? Update your shit. Try again. Unable to load lobby. Whatever. I'm just gonna draft with this thing now. Not on the phone. My dad just texted me. He must have been watching. He didn't drop a comment. My dad's old, if you didn't notice, like, because I'm old. He said, my dad says, you grew up with a grandfather clock in the den. So we were talking about grandfather clocks for some fucking weird reason to start the stream. Yeah, we did. I don't think we had ours on, though, Dad. I don't think it was, like, fucking, you know, the sound. This is the third draft, Connor. This is number 3, buddy. And this is my first, whatever tournament this is we're doing. I forget. The Hound Dog or whatever. This is the first Houndy. I like my start. I'm just going to draft on here. There's no one really to snipe me besides Max, but we're 3 picks apart, so Max likes his start. Well, who's he going to throw the ball to? It's Zay Flowers. It's Mark Andrews. It's Surratt. It's Bateman, dude. Like, it's Bateman. Premier Pup Challenge. What is the pup? There's not a puppy, though, right? I'm going Bucky, Junkbuster. I think it's Bucky, man. The Tootin thing. The nice thing is with Tootin, LaQuinn Allen is dinged up right now, which it makes, if he's going to miss time, I might go Tootin. It's really close. The upside's with Tootin. The floor's with Bucky. You know, Bucky, we know Bucky's a good player. I do want to buy into this offense, but Tootin goes ahead of him. Now, Tootin's still available. Am I tripping out here? Find out what that pup challenge is, Dakota. Jutkins, that hurts. I mean, at this point, we're taking Tootin for sure. Pick 55? Yeah, we'll take Tootin. Done it running back. Five guys in the queue. I dig it. I dig it. We don't know that, Blake. I don't know if that Lane's going to play. Like, if people are assuming Jacoby Lane's playing time because he's having a good camp, absolutely not. Surratt's a better player. Surratt's a more pro-ready player. It's just like the Omar Cooper thing. Now everyone's like, Omar Cooper's not the third receiver. Like, I still think he is. And yes, if Lane gets that role, fuck yeah, bro. Do we know he has the role? No. Do we think he has the role? Maybe. I don't. Yeah, I think Bateman's starting the year. It's gonna be, they're gonna play a lot of 12 personnel. That's my thing. We've seen this with Tez Johnson? Tez Walker? It's Tez Walker, I think. Tez Johnson's the guy in the Bucs. He scores when he's on the field. They score touchdowns. Just like Hopkins last year as well. They just don't. That role is not lucrative because they don't play one guy and they don't give him a lot of snaps. So I'm so far off. I'm still off on Lane in round 18, dude. I wouldn't take Lane in round 18. That's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong, but 14th round or 13th round, like holy fuck, bro. He went like 12th round in my redraft today. What are we doing, man? Ah, Dakota. I like that. I like that. Again, I don't hate the tape at USC. It's okay. I like the Surratt tape a lot better. And dude is a fucking red zone merchant, dude. That's the Isaiah Likely replacement. 66. No. Oh. Getting back on the Marv hype train. I got to shout out Candyman, Chris the Candyman yesterday. He had 15% Marvin Harrison exposure. I have 26%. He fucking talked me into Marvin Harrison even more than I already had. So that is, I can't wait. Now that's a guy, Brand, that has a wide open runway that I love the tape on. That is exactly big Brand. Look at the big Brand on Brand. Big brain on Brand. Hell yeah, brother.
Check out the big brain on Brad. You're a smart motherfucker. That's right.
Yeah, I get why you want to mix it in. I'm not like, if I'm yelling at you, sorry, it's because I'm drunk. It's I get the appeal, bro. Like, I'm all in on this Ravens offense, so you think I should be more in on Lane. I'm just still like, I'm not taking Surratt either because it's such an obscure situation, and it's kind of how we want to play best ball, to dive into these offenses we like, of guys that, young players that could pop. I totally get that. Ah, so you have hella shares of Surratt. Other than Love, who's your rookie that is must draft? No rookie. No, not Lane. No rookies must draft. No players must draft. Last year I did hit on my must draft players. The guys that none of them are must drafts though. At ADP, guys I was never passing on was Olave, Javonte Williams, George Pickens, and Tucker Kraft. Those four were in Justin Fields. I had Justin Fields in there. Those are guys that I couldn't pass on. This year, give me a second. Terry McLaurin, it appears. Oh, hell yeah, bro. DK's there? All right. Hell yeah. We're building a pretty fucking good team here. This is a start right here. Chase Brown, Love, Tootin, JSN, Tat, Marvin, and DK Metcalf. So the stacking is a concern for sure. And we have options for Bryce Young. We could probably make it a Sam Darnold team. Probably Brissett or maybe Carson Beck in this format might make some sense. There goes Jordan Tyson. Hell yeah. Take Jordan Tyson, bro. Thank you. Hey, dude, Drew Aller's looking like a good call, man. And again, Dakota, you got to remember, my love of Drew Aller was not, I do like Drew Aller. It was how bad this quarterback class is. At least I think it is. That's why I had Drew Aller high, because I saw him as the only guy that had actual ceiling. Like Cade Klubnik, no. Carson Beck, no. Taylor Green, probably not. So, who else was there? I got him in the 6th tonight, I think. And maybe it was 5th. It was 5th. But I love Terry McLaurin, dude. Let's not forget, though, that Drew Aller was the youngest quarterback coming out this year. Like, he's a total project. We all know he's a project. The Steelers know he's a project. I like that they acknowledge he's a project. They're not going to ruin him like Mitch Trubisky was ruined. Oh, motherfucker, dude. Come on, bro. Son of a bitch. So, at this point, we're probably going to take Chris Godwin. Get out of here. Guy doubles up at quarterback. He already had Prescott. The value was too good on Herbert. I get that. But fuck me sideways, dude. So now this is another Baker team. So we can take Baker, and then we could take Kate Otten later. Baker, Bryce Young, and Carson Beck. Baker, Bryce Young, and Brissett. Something like that is probably going to have to happen. No, I'm not saying he's good because of the preseason. I'm just saying I'd rather have him do that than look like shit. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to die on the Drew Aller hill. This is not a hill I want to die on. This is a bad hill. This hill is probably going to kill you. It's like going down a really steep hill on a fucking longboard without a helmet. Like, that's what it is. There's a chance you make it. Most likely you won't, and someone will pull out in front of you.
Just accept the fact that you're white trash, all right? Take a look at yourself. You can't do backflips. You don't know karate. You're white trash.
You're white trash too, dude. Look at those shorts are white trash.
Do not call the shorts white trash. Dennis told me about these shorts, and they're not white trash. Look at this. Look at this. Look what I can do. What is white trash about that? Don't call me white trash.
I feel like if I had that kind of mobility, I'd be capable of almost, well, pretty much anything.
Will Howard is on the roster bubble, apparently. What I'll say is this. I burp, sorry. For every one Josh Allen, there's 10 Drew Allers. And with what you guys are saying Drew Aller is. And that the odds are he's going to suck. Oh, shit, yeah, dude. Hell yeah, bro. Oh, this is a banger. This is going to be a banger. I feel it. Feel it in my plums. So let's just toss a couple guys. We want to fade quarterback. We would take. That's it. That's it. And then... 127 for Baker. We have 2-1-1-2-0-1. There are gonna be a lot of quarterbacks going here. So I probably have to reach on Baker here and then take Kate Otten. I don't have to because I have a lot of options, man. I'm almost done at receiver. I'll take one more receiver on the team. And the running backs are pretty solid. Brown, Love, and Tootin. Fucking A, man. Fucking A, dude. Hey, Ryan Mallett. Yeah. Rip Ryan Mallett. Yeah, he's gone. Well, J.J. McCarthy's draft capital was insane. It was no experience. Not a fan of 9, as they call him. He's a local kid, though. He grew up like 30 minutes from me. And I have no allegiance to any of that shit. So, sorry to 9, as they call him. 999. There goes Fannin. Everyone's gone. We're just going to take Baker. I mean, I don't have any Jared Goff stuff. Nope and nope. This jam is fucking dope. Funny story about this jam. This was the first time we ever heard. We had a bass player for like a year and a half. Actually, a coworker of my wife who was like 22, and he was like, "Yeah, I play guitar." Or sorry, he plays bass because we needed a bass player. He was ripping bass for like a couple nights with us. He's like, "Yeah, I play guitar too," and he was actually a guitar player. He's just a badass bass player. And my guitar player, my guitar player is just a fucking Rembrandt. He's awesome. And he switched over to bass, and this is him on guitar, the bass player, who's 22, and like he's not even his first instrument. Fucking Slayer, dude. Slayer. Like not even his equipment, you know. It was like my buddy's pedal board, and just I was like, what the fuck, bro? Like, guy was a goat, 22-year-old goat. He moved to Arizona. I haven't talked to him in a while. I should probably hit him up. Great dude. I was just the straw that stirred the drink. The least talented by a mile. I'm a late bloomer to music, but got rhythm and you can lead it. That's all that matters in a jam. Chops are not very good. Never took a lesson. Never cared to. Jared Goff at 117 seems awesome. Very awesome. Addison in the ninth round. Very nice for Max. Anthony wants me to turn it up. I'll turn it up a little bit. I got another one. I'll play this one maybe one more time, but Jimmy Eat World, baby. The guy with that weird hair, the reverse alfalfa he had. Go ahead. I don't know what I'm going to do here. There's nothing I want to do here. Sam Darnold, actually. It's way early on Sam Darnold. Let's take Malik Willis on this team. Ugh. And I could also take... Yeah, I could take Darnold and then Horton. My last receiver spot. There's a point where the fall is... I can't take Rodriguez. 130. Take Shaheed. There's no way that I get Sam Darnold coming back. So we're just going to queue up some tight ends. We need to take a tight end at some point. So we're still taking 3. We can stack up the later tight ends. Dulcich and Kate Otten. Because the receiver room is just bonkers. The running back room is pretty good. Not bad. I don't know. Nico should be going. He should have always been going at that 2-3 turn. Probably 22 is where he was going. Maybe 20, right? Maybe 20 is fair. I think Jalen Noel needs to be in the discussion now. And then Schultz, I think, is probably the guy that needs to be not moved up a tier, but to the top of the tier of that shitty, murky tight end room. Tight end range, right? Like, let's get Schultz in there. And 2-0. Okay, I'm probably not going to get these guys. All right, let's see what this dude does. Whoa, the big brain on Brand. 20% on Noel. Let's go, man. We have him on our Dynasty team. Always liked him. Always liked him. Fall on Mark Andrews. Yes, please. Yes, please. This wide receiver room is tasty, dude. Godwin as the 5. Pierce as the 6. I guess Marvin and DK isn't everyone's cup of tea, but that's tasty stuff, man. I am pretty happy about that. Pretty happy about that. Pretty happy. All right. Haven't heard from Connor in a while. Connor, I want to make sure you're all right. If you're still in here with us, I know you were doing a lot of things, including driving. And if you're driving, don't chat. Just making sure you're all right. Let's make sure you're all right. And what we got? What's this one? Ooh, one of my favorites. It's an old school throwback, dude. Cyberdyne Systems did a whole like Terminator concept album. I had no relation with Terminator, but I just big Terminator fan. A song called T1000. Terminator 2, man, top 5 movie of all time. Fight me on it. Fight me on it, dude. Yeah, Dell doesn't go up for me. Dell's snap share is not going to go up, so maybe a little bit, but there goes Stroud. Shit. Anthony's a Terminator fan. Now, the franchise as a whole, I will say this. I love Terminator 3. Like, a nostalgia for Terminator 3. Kathleen Boosta. And I like Salvation. Sam Worthington. I like Salvation. The most recent one was pretty good, but the rest are just they're just like making up new fucking bullshit as they go along. Gross. But I love Terminator 1. It's a fucking classic. Just Terminator. Classic. And 2 is top 5 movie of all time. 3 is good, and the most recent one's good. And I kind of like Salvation. I guess I named almost all of them. Yeah, I like all the Terminators. Fucking epic, man. Epic stuff. James Cameron. What can you say? James Cameron. Not a good husband. The dude's been married like 4 times. By the way, he married Linda Hamilton after Terminator 2, which is crazy because she plays such a fucking psycho. Worst pick on the board is probably going to be Lane whenever Lane goes, if he's already gone. Jonathan Brooks, probably. Where's Brooks at? Hold on. I mean, let me tidy up this team here real quick. I don't like to do that. That's a counselor thing, but I would be down to fuck around with that. So, ooh, baby. Makes sense. Oh, yeah, dude. Hell of a lot of sense. Zach Charbonnet here for our running back 4. This team can take it home, baby. This team, in this format, 4 out of 12 make it, then 2 out of 5, then 2 out of 5. This could be a shipper. I don't say that very often. You guys never hear me say that. I think this is a good team. I like this team. It has a chance. Like, this team has a real shot to be a shipper. Quarterback's weak, but Baker, Malik, and Daniel Jones, totally fine with that. No bye issues. Running back room is bonkers. 31 for Love. We got the insurance policy with 2 at value. I don't love them early season in general, but Chase Brown, and then great wide receiver room. This is a shipper, dude. This might fund the show for a couple more years, and I don't have to get a job. Let's hope. Let's hope. Worst pick on the board. I want to see where Brooks went anyway. Brooks went 71. That's fair. 61 is crazy. Worst pick on the board. I don't love A.J. Brown there, personally. But, Parker Washington at 59. Like, okay, that's it. Parker Washington ahead of Christian Watson. Say what you will about Brian Thomas. If you want to take Brian, I think I would rather have Brian Thomas in this format. Christian Watson is not even a debate. Christian Watson is a number 1 receiver. He's their number 1 receiver. Dude's been nothing but amazing per target. Gonna get more of those. And, yeah, Christian Watson. That Parker Washington had Christian Watson in half PPR. In full PPR, okay, you could sell me on that. Not going to do it, but that is. Hold on, I have a clip here after this breakdown. This is a great breakdown. Where's it at? I got it. Here it is.
Yeah, Dad. You need some of this.
This is cum.
I'm probably just going to take the fall here on Gadsden, dude. We'll take a fall on Gadsden. Way low. And then we have a stack with Daniel Jones. We have a stack with Baker Mayfield. And we can either take, Chris Bell in this format. Would make a lot of sense. I'll probably do that. We could take Dulcich. We could take Kate Otten. So any of those options are good. And then Chris Bell here. Chris Bell needs to be on this team because, it sucks to have 2 injured guys here potentially. These 5 should be able to be fine. Chris Godwin, especially early season. So let's see here. I want one more running back, too. I can't take them all, though. God damn it. I can't take them all. So the 3 quarterbacks, 3 tight end thing is kind of fucking me. So I have 2 more picks to make. Is that right? 3 more picks? 3 more. So 1 running back, 1 wide receiver, 1 tight end. Okay, perfect. 1 tight end, Dulcich or Otten. Pacheco's there. What the fuck, dude? All right, we're going to just take Pacheco. I could risk it and try to get Ray Davis here, like in the next round, I just need Kate Otten to fall back. This fall on Pacheco is just, I'm not going to not do it. It's 186 for Pacheco, and I need another running back. So I don't care about the injury. We have 3 studs already, and the advancement rate's nice. We're going to take Pacheco. And then I'm just going to queue up Dulcich, Sadiq, Otten. I need one of these dudes for sure. And then, we prefer to have Chris Bell on this team. little risky, but the 4 out of 12, I should be able to make top fucking 4 with this squad. Ted Hurst is also a name I need to fucking take. So let's put it like this. There we go. All right. Looking good, man. Looking good, brother. Someone drafted Jaden Higgins. I didn't see that. Where is he at, dude? Oh, shit. Yeah. It doesn't matter what pick it is, but 129. Gross. Well, Mount did it earlier. Oh, sorry, man. There's nothing you can do. I mean, I'm not also like... There's a point where I'll ban, you know, and dude's also been like, I'm going to join. I'm going to send you super... why are you saying those things? This just seems weird. I know he's been kicked out of other streams, but I'm a forgiving dude that's open-minded. Like, it's fine, dude. I can deal with it. What I don't like is when the chat's popping and I have like wasted chats. You know what I mean? If they're not funny, if they're funny, fuck yeah, bro. And like, you know, I have a pretty good sense of humor and I like dirty shit, but that's just like, that's like a middle school comment. And that's the problem. So we'll see. Yeah. T3 was all around good. I like the story too. The story was solid too. What was it? The T 2000, whatever. The chick was hot. She was fucking hot, but I love this scene where she gets pulled over and she sees the fucking billboard and like she's got smaller tits and the billboard's like this chick with big tits. They grow. Just all-time shit. Funny. Dude, Terminator has funny moments. I mean, Terminator 2, Arnold's fucking funny, dude. Also, very good acting from Arnold. Underrated actor. And we have 4 tight end options here. So, do we want to double stack? We need a stack. Greg, I need some tight end security too. We're going to take Dulcich. This team worked out very well. And do I take the safe guy here? So 1 stack with Baker, Chris Godwin. 1 stack with Daniel Jones, Alec Pierce. And 1 stack with Baker, with Malik Willis, which is Dulcich. So definitely need 1 more stack. Do I really want to have Malik Willis double stack, though? Probably not. But there's nobody else to stack. I'm taking 4 tight ends. Fuck no. And I think I might take Calvin Ridley, though. It's a better advancement rate if I take Calvin Ridley with the risk I have here of Pierce, but these guys should get it done. I have flex appeal at tight end. No, fuck that. I'm not going to go weak with this. I love the value on Calvin Ridley. Most teams I'd probably take Calvin Ridley. I'll put him below, I guess. Yeah, the Douglas is another guy, man. Like, we don't know these things. And just because people are saying that Douglas is the one there, dude, Coleman could be the one there, right? Like, we don't know these things. So I'm never overreacting. That's how I made a lot of money for a lot of years in fantasy. Jalen Tolbert is probably going to lead the team in routes. You know what I mean? I love this team. This is one of probably my favorite teams I've drafted on stream, man. I've done 400 of them. Maybe I'm overrating it, but what do you guys think? I think this is a fucking... The quarterback room is cheap, but 3 dudes that have rushing upsides, specifically Willis. Running back room is great. It makes a lot of sense too. Like, it sucks with the end. There's some risk here, but 4 out of 12 make it. That's why I did this. Charbonnet, Pacheco. And then JSN, Tet, Harrison, DK, Godwin, Pearson, Bell. It's almost 5, right? These guys got to do something. And then Andrews, Gadsden, and Dulcich. So we're not really flexing a lot of wide receivers anyway, but our wide receivers are strong. Very balanced team. Kate Otten did fall. Yeah, well, I was going to take him. Someone took Charlie Kohler, for instance. That's part of it. I mean, that's definitely part of it. Hell yeah, big brand. Probably tight end 5. I don't love it. I don't take a lot of him. I'm at like 9% in best ball. And you know he's my favorite player, like one of my favorite players in the NFL. Remember that whole stretch I had him as my icon in the Discord? Well, actually, Hetcher doesn't, but he was the icon in my Discord. And I had him in 19 redraft leagues last year, and it fucked me a little bit because he got fucking hurt. But that was the easiest smash ever. I'm a Bears fan, too. But the thing is, I loved Aaron Rodgers. I still love Aaron Rodgers. Like, I'm not a dumb Bears fan. I'm not one of those fans that's like, oh, the fucking Packers, dude. No, I'm going to smash Christian Watson this year because I want to make money. And if Christian Watson's the reason the Bears don't win the Super Bowl, we shouldn't win the Super Bowl anyway. Well, I appreciate you, McCall. You know, you guys are all part of this, right? And McCall's an actual goddamn fanatic. I mean, he's a professional, but I consider him a fanatic because he's a local guy. And I'm going to give him all the perks because I love McCall. And you know what? He's been watching us for a while, and I appreciate him joining. We're getting team reviews here. I do want to shout out to the boys, and you'll see McCall on here. Boom. You see McCall right there as a pro. He's a professional. Love him. There's a bug on the screen here. Graphics great, Blake. Great Blake. Graphic. Anyone that's interested in joining, I know Brand might get in. Again, I'm going to extend it till tomorrow for you guys. I feel like it's stupid to have a deadline, but I want to also respect the people that have been in here for a year, right? And they stayed through me the whole off season. And a way to give them, I want to give them back more. I want to give all of you guys back more. And you guys know I do as much as I can with my time, with my energy, with trying to make you guys money and being there for you guys for more than just football. So, hell yeah. Use the code PRO, though. If you do sign up, I want to make sure you guys get that 50% off. Let's get to team reviews here. It's just me and Max. So let's check out how his team turned out. We have Hurts and Stroud, which nice value on Stroud. McCaffrey, Swift, Judkins, Algier, Ray Davis. Max, you've been paying attention. These are the running back rooms that give me a giant chubby because it just makes a lot of sense. Like it makes a lot of sense. You shoot for the moon with these last two spots because you have three safe guys. And having three allows you to be riskier at this with McCaffrey because if he goes down, you still have Swift and Judkins. Nico, Smith, Downs, Pittman, Addison. Really nice value on Addison. Coker, Adonai Mitchell, who I love, and Darnell Mooney with Goddard, Schultz, and Otten. Dude, Otten was a fucking huge pick for you, dude. Huge pick for you because Goddard and Schultz, if you had Darnell Washington or one of these fringy dudes, you know, fucking Evan Ingram, right? Like, it changes it. This is a strong tight end room now, in my opinion. And the only question is wide receiver. But this floor stretch here of Downs, Pittman, Addison, and Coker, you need that because you need to make sure you don't have like 6 or 8 point weeks from your wide receiver 3. You're not going to have that now. Boom and Adonai Mitchell. Mooney, I can take it or leave it, but everything else, really nice. We already looked at my team. Let's look at it one more time because I fucking love this squad. I think this is an A, potential A+ team. Appreciate you, Jonathan. I didn't even know I was in the business. I'm just drinking beers, talking football, but we have Baker, Malik Willis, and Daniel Jones at quarterback. Chase Brown, Love, Tootin, Charbonnet, Isaiah Pacheco. JSN, Tat, Marvin, DK, Godwin, Pierce, Chris Bell with Mark Andrews, Gaston, and Dulcich. Look at that fall on Gaston. The thing is, I call it a fall because his ADP was 142 like a month and a half ago, and now he's at 170. So fuck yeah, dude. Good tight end room, in my opinion. And the top 5 are pretty strong. Alec Pierce, who knows? Maybe he plays week 1 or week 2. We don't know. I'm not too worried about 103 for Alec Pierce. Seems tasty as shit. So this is a good team. This is a great team. I don't say that a lot about my teams. I think they're good. This one I really, really endorse. Thank you, Jonathan. Judkins over Monty, full PPR. Well, Junk, today I actually took. I'm gonna go back to the team here. Some of you guys weren't in this stream earlier. Let me share this tab instead. So we actually took Monty over Judkins and it was a couple of reasons. We're gonna break it down here real quick. So let me switch my camera here to this one. Okay. And let me get the logo off there. Fucking so much goddamn shit. I need a fucking actual like producer. We had the second pick here. This is full PPR. Ooh, let me get to Brand's comment here real quick. It's a good one. Cade Otton is on the field a fuckload. They use him as an extra lineman, though, a lot of times, and he just plays every snap. That's why I do like Cade Otton. He's on the field a lot. He's going to catch touchdowns. But, yeah, it never matches, bro. He just snaps off when there's an injury to one or two receivers. So he's saying Judkins over Monty in PPR. I actually took Monty over did I? No, I could have taken Judkins at the 411. And I would have done that. But I had Bijan with a week 11 bye here. So I already had this bye week 11. So I was going to take Judkins here. Honestly, I was going to say, fuck it. I'll just deal with it later. But he got taken, so I took McLaurin. This is a 3-receiver, 1-flex, full PPR league. 4 for a passing touchdown. Look at this fall on Jaden Daniels, dude. Jalen Hurts goes 5-7. Good value on May. But I love this team. It's not. I mean, I'll definitely have better teams through the course of the year. But my first draft, there's a lot of fucking messy situations. This bench, though, Rodriguez, Algier, Robinson for my handcuff, Ray Davis, and I didn't take a kicker in defense because that's stupid this early. Ferguson and Andrews. Tight end's rough, but we have Marv as a 3. B More, what do you mean when you subscribe to Patreon? When are your real drafts? This was a real draft I just did today, and you guys all get that. You don't need to be a Patreon member to do that. If you're talking about community leagues, those are all full, but we're gonna have a couple fantasy playoff leagues once the year's over. We're gonna start another dynasty league in the offseason next year, and then next year we'll probably do 5 or 6 redraft leagues. But if you could be a little more specific, I will answer your question for you, man. So, what do you guys think about the squad? Like, Neighbors at the 302, full PPR. Olave, Neighbors, McLaurin, and Harrison's my flex. Montgomery is my RB2. It's Bijan, and then Jaden Daniels, Quentin Johnson, Alec Pierce. So these are bench receivers here, and I like I might need one of them because Neighbors might not play week 1, but I play aggressive in these, and the bench is fucking lovely. I got Jackson Dart in the 13th round. Bo Nix went right here at 9.9. So didn't need my quarterbacks combined might play 25 games, but I love the bench in this team. Brandon Aubrey better than C-Rod. Yeah, Brandon Aubrey was kind of folding at the end of the last year though, and I don't take kickers. I won't do that. I'll take them at the end. I'll stream them. Last year I had Jason Myers everywhere because he was a free agent. Picked him up week 1. I had the Seahawks defense everywhere because they were not drafted. So no, it's not going to be the same this year. Who knows? But I have really good success streaming defense and kickers, and that's one thing I can change in my lineup each week because I like to have a set lineup typically because I draft good teams. So, like, the defense and kicker thing, I just have a great time with, and I'm never taking – where did Aubrey go? $10-10. Okay, he went before Rodriguez. I was not going to take him, though. Yeah, Fairbairn, Dicker – those are dome kickers. So was Aubrey. 100%, dude. I like them. But in the 10th round, when my running back 3 is Chris Rodriguez, like, this guy took him. What did he have? 1, 2, 3, 4. He took him before his wide receiver 5. He took him before his running back 4. I don't know, man. His depth is struggling because of that. And there's no trades in these leagues. That's why I just don't do it. And also early on, I'm just going to wait and take Seth McGowan and Samaje Perine. Because guess what? Seth McGowan's a handcuff now. And if JT goes down, McGowan's on my roster, and I'll drop Ray Davis. If Chase Brown goes down, I have Samaje Perine. We have 20 days. Like, that's just better math for actually winning the league. I understand Brandon Aubrey is awesome. Like, he's going to be a top 3 kicker, probably the number 1 kicker. Is that 2 points a week worth it? Not in the 10th round for me. That's just my personal play on that. Still waiting for B-More to clarify his comment. I'm more than happy to answer any questions. So is the chat. These guys have my back. These guys are the best. Community is the best in the business. Jonathan said, best in the business. He's talking about himself and all of the crew. That's what he's actually referring to because you guys are the best in the business. That's the only reason that I think I look good. I mean, it's not the only reason, but it's a reason that my job's easy because you guys are just creating the content along with me. All right. Any questions about the draft? What do you guys have? Patrick's Jews. All The report about Jonah Coleman is essentially saying they pulled him because they don't need to see anything else. I love that. And the price point's fine, right? And it's almost an indictment on J.K. Dobbins and then R.J. Harvey. It's mostly an indictment on R.J. Harvey. But it's a three-way committee right now, and it's going to be and Sean Payton will fucking use a three-way committee. We've seen it before. That's gross. And it's good for Jonah Coleman because he gets playing time, but it's bad for the other guys. I don't want a three-way committee. I'll take shots at him. I would much rather have Ray Davis, though, right? Like, the one injury away guy we know would be a stud. Odds are you're dropping a defense kicker when you have a bye and redraft, even if you have the top defensive kickers. We wouldn't drop. That's another problem. We wouldn't drop Aubrey, so you have to drop a bench player. And I'm fine with that if you have Aubrey. But when you stream, last year I kept Jason Myers and I kept Seattle's defense. But, like, typically you're just fine. You're just going to roll with them for a few weeks, play the matchups, and then drop them. And then just recycle them because there's always 9 guys on the wire, and it's a onesie position that they're always going to be available, right? There's always starting kickers and defenses there. And once I start getting to week 14 and I'm in the playoffs, especially if I have a bye, then I hoard kickers and defenses and I play the matchups. I want to have a defense for each week, hopefully one that fits 2 weeks, and then a kicker, right, that I trust that has a good schedule. Like last year, it was Fairbairn for me. That's how I play it, man. That's how I played it for years, and it's worked out pretty well. And I'm fine with taking Aubrey, but like 10th round is just too crazy. I was going to take Kaelon Black, man. I think he got taken. No, I think I took McGowan ahead of him just because I know he's the guy. And thank you. See, big. This is what's up. This is what's up because, man, big Brand. We got to get Brand in here because this guy knows his shit. Seems cool as fuck, and he's got a big brain.
Check out the big brain on Brad. You're a smart motherfucker. That's right.
In the home league I did, so we did Nico, my co-host Nico, and me and Storey are in that league, all three of us in that league. We did the draft on Sunday night, and all of the backups for CMC were drafted because we want to have a share of that. But this is a good comment because the answer might just be a trade, whether it's James Conner, it was going to be maybe Najee if he's available, maybe Nick Chubb is still floating out there, like. And yes, that guy wouldn't be that relevant, but he would kill the value of Kaelon Black or Jordan James or whoever the fuck we're talking about. So that's an issue. Like, I know that Brian Robinson's the guy. He's not going to get a full-time role. He's going to be the lead back in Atlanta. I know Ray Davis now, especially with Ty Johnson's the guy. I know Algier's the guy because James Conner's hurt right now. Chris Rodriguez is going to be a usable guy. We thought Tyron Tracy was the guy, and they bring in Najee, but like, Dylan Sampson's the guy. Pacheco will be the guy. They haven't brought anyone else in there. And he has an MCL injury. That's telling. I know that not so much Braylon. I know Woody Marks is the guy. He had it last year. I know Tank Bigsby's the guy. Like, I know these dudes are the starters. Those are the guys we want to target. Me and Storey did a whole show on this, and it was really a good exercise. Especially at half PPR, right? Full PPR, I can't get up to like top 5 for him at weekly, but he's definitely top 10. Because he's literally allergic to catching passes. But Tank Bigsby was downright amazing last year. He's been great his whole career, but last year he was awesome. And he's like 23 years old, man. They traded for him. Tank Bigsby needs to be on every team. Someone took him right before. I was going to take him at the Brian Robinson spot. Someone took him right here. I'm going to have a lot of Tank Bigsby. I'm also going to have a lot of Saquon. Oh, T. Higgins by a mile, Hetzer. By a fucking mile. It's age. They're the same player, right? Essentially, same role in the offense. Both great offenses. It's T. Higgins has more catch and yard upside and the same touchdown upside. So it's definitely T. Higgins for me. And the wild thing is, the reason that Pacheco's low is because of the MCL injury. But I love the dip because do we care? Are we counting on Pacheco for anything, even in best ball in week 1? No. If you are, you lost the best ball league because he's like your running back 3. He's our running back 5. We need him for later in the year. And he will fill in and have some touchdowns just based on the way Dan Campbell runs his offense. But like Pacheco, we want the dip because I don't care if he's hurt week 1. As long as they don't replace him and the guys on the roster right now are not replacing him. Yeah, Pacheco, hell yeah. What I've read about the Eagles joint practice, the run game was firing. It will fire. It'll fire again. Strange is a good value. I like Strange. I think that might be the answer not in terms of the best, like maybe the best value, right, on the Jags, because the other guys are going so high. He's gonna be on the field a lot. Chico runs like a toddler to his mama. It's like a very aggressive, like weird short steps, and it's a weird running style for sure. All right, what do we got? We did hour 47 earlier. We're at 2:41. 4 hours and 20 minutes today. Hey, nice number there. That's probably gonna do it for me. Any other questions? Again, guys, I'll give it to tomorrow. Tomorrow is the cutoff to be an OG. If you're interested, it's the ADP. I agree, Bran. It's not the players. I'm fine with Brian Thomas, but yeah, Trevor Lawrence is probably the answer as well, because if these guys are all getting drafted that high, Trevor Lawrence, and the thing is, Trevor Lawrence also gets a lot with his legs. Like, he better smash. He's also going a little high. I prefer Herbert over Trevor Lawrence, because I just know that Herbert's an elite talent and sees the field well, has a rocket arm, can throw all the throws, all three levels, and a gazelle as well. Trevor Lawrence had better rushing numbers last year. I think that Justin Herbert's actually more athletic. Maybe it's close, whatever. Maybe Lawrence is a bit more athletic. Doesn't matter. Close. They're both going the same spot, though. Thank you, McAuliffe. It is the Patreon, the community. It is the you said it. I'm trying to read. I can't read. It's the place to be.
What do you call it, Kramer? It was. Come on, Rudy. Come on. We call it the place. The place to be. Yes.
Thanks, boys. We will see you tomorrow again, guys. Reminder: tomorrow I'm going on Huhaim's channel at 4 p.m. Central. It's an early, late afternoon stream. Drafting a couple teams there. And then I might stream the draft with McAuliffe. We got to talk McAuliffe. DM me after this, man. I'll be up, and we'll talk a little bit. It's only 1:45 here. And then that's at 7-ish. And then 10 o'clock, I think 9:30 or 10 p.m. Central, I'll post in the Discord for you guys. That is Huhaim's coming on our show. Coming on this show, and we're going to do his exposures. What we did, just the same thing we did with Nice and Blunt, same thing we did with Chris the Candyman from Fantasy Football Garage. We're going to get Huhaim's exposures. He has like fucking 14 grand in best ball. So excited to pick his brain on his guys, and it's going to be great. It's going to be great, and looking forward to him. He's a great dude, a little older than I am, but well-traveled, well-experienced, and definitely a best ball guy. But I know he knows redraft. He's also in the Thrones League with us, the Content Creator League that has Joe Piece of P in it that I'm in, which I can't wait for that. If you have not checked out that channel, subscribe to that one, because they're going to be posting awesome content. And I'm going to keep you guys updated how I do. 14-man PPR league against a bunch of pros. I'm a pro too, because I've played almost 500 redraft leagues in my life. And like, good luck, bro. I'm coming for all of them. I think you guys all know. I'm not saying I'm the favorite, because I'm not a shit talker like that. I should be. I'm a force to be reckoned with, and I'm not going to be surprised. I'm going to make the playoffs. I'll tell you that. That's what I do. 36 leagues last year, 32 playoff appearances. Yeah, stiffer competition, also bigger egos. And with bigger egos comes dumber picks and people making stands, trying to prove points. I'm just going to take ADP value and win the fucking league. So can't wait to do that. Hell yeah. Thank you, McAuliffe. We'll talk. Everyone else, Anthony, appreciate you. Again, tomorrow's a cutoff. If you want to join the community, become an OG. You can still join after that. Become an OG, man. Be one of these guys that is going to live in infamy on this channel, because I fucking love you guys. Appreciate everybody. Over about 4.5 hours tonight, 2 different streams. Again, tomorrow, 4 p.m. Central on Huhaim's channel. I'm going to send that link to the Discord when he makes the stream. But that is it for me. We will see you soon. Thanks for all the comments. Jonathan, you're the GOAT. Hetzer, love you, man. McAuliffe, you're the man. Anyone else I missed, I love you as well. Love your life. Stay positive and respect each other. I am out.